All right, man. It's Thursday night. BS sessions. We're all here. Got my brother Jerry Supe. What's up, brother?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Great, man. How you
Yeah.
been, man?
Oh, I've been good, just really busy. I'm gonna fuck up a lot tonight because I got a lot of shit on my mind, but I'm gonna do my best. Anyway, let's get off to the guests here. Um, well, well, no, we won't get to the show title right now. We'll wait a little bit. Let's introduce our guest tonight. First of all, my brother from the Black Spinner Circle and my Three Shots Down podcast. Our Three Shots Down, excuse me. Andy Rodriguez, man, how you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm so excited to be here. This is actually my first BS Sessions movie episode. I'm always doing
Nice.
music. I've never done a movie episode, so I'm excited to be here. So thank you so much for inviting me, and I'm excited to meet new people. So
Hey,
happy to
when
be
you
here.
when you introduce Bob, can you make sure and give him credit for this episode? Thank
That's
you.
what I was
Thank you.
going to do.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness.
But anyway, Andy, man, how do you? I mean, how did you? I mean, was everything all right down there? I know you had a big storm down there.
Yeah. We got hit by a hurricane, and I was out of power for about a day and a half. I work in a pharmacy, so I worked in the dark Monday. Counting pills in
Damn.
the dark is not that fun, but I had to get it
No,
done.
right?
I was
Uh,
there with my phone flashlight and just
were you playing
counting
some?
away.
Were you playing some Billy Squire in the dark?
No,
That's a
no,
that's a
no.
great in the dark song.
Unfortunately, I know, but unfortunately, I always have my phone on with me. I always have music on.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we didn't have any Wi-Fi or internet connection or anything like that, so
Oh,
I
that's
wasn't able to do
you.
anything like that. But I
You.
wanted to ask Bob Hay because I know Bob Hay went to go see Blink. What's your favorite Blink 182 album?
I'm really loving the new one actually, but my favorite one happens to be the untitled or
My
self-titled or
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. That's a great album. That was such a great album, and they kind of went a whole different direction, a little bit more of a mature direction,
Yeah,
and the writing was fantastic on that album.
yeah.
But
They
New
take their
Jack will
music
always hold a
seriously.
place in my heart.
They
Huh?
take their music serious. They take their
Yeah,
music seriously, but on their shows, it's everything goes.
yeah, oh yeah. I saw them
Yeah,
on that tour, and it was like, wow, yeah,
All right,
that's all.
nothing but dick and fart jokes.
Yeah.
all right. Then our next guest, all the way from Canada, Eric Lussier. Did I say that right?
You got it.
Awesome, dude. How you
You
doing,
did a
man?
good job.
From the Great
All
White
right.
North.
Yeah, I have a question to ask you. Okay, I'm a Florida Panthers hockey fan. I mean, I know. Are you an Oilers fan? I mean,
I'm not really. I'm a Montreal Canadiens fan, but of
okay,
course I was cheering for the Oilers.
I get that, but
They're a Canadian
man,
team.
they're still talking about it. Those fans about how it was rigged and shit. I'm like, dude, why would Gary Bettman want a shit armpit team like the Panthers to be the Stanley Cup champions? You know what I mean?
Because they
That just
never won it before.
it's just well, they did.
Now they did.
They were in the finals the year before. I mean,
And
they're
the
a
year
good team
before.
now. But
Hey,
anyway,
look,
okay,
it's
good.
been fucking
Yeah,
Florida
hey,
teams.
you got yeah, it's Tampa and the Panthers last year.
Yeah.
But man, I
Tampon
know.
Bay and
I hate the fucking Lightning, so I'll agree with you on that
Tampon
one.
Bay.
But no, I get that hockey's like you're the big sport there. I get that, but man, and you guys are passionate. But damn, man, there's some sour fans in Edmonton.
yeah,
Damn.
but I'm in Montreal. Like you haven't no idea what it is until you step foot in there and you
Oh,
can't.
I don't doubt it, man.
You
It's a
guys,
fucking
you guys in
shrine.
you guys in Toronto, man, those fans are fucking crazy.
Ah,
Montreal and Toronto
that's my
fans.
arch enemy right
I
there.
know that.
Yeah.
That's why I brought him up. I know.
Fucking Leafs.
Yeah, I love Toronto. Russia's from there, man. So
Is
there you
is
go.
there a shrine to Rush over there?
I don't know.
No,
But I know
they have a park. They have
he avoids that city, man.
they have good beer though.
Lakeside Park. I
Yeah?
think they
Lakeside
named
Park.
a park over. Yeah,
Oh,
they
I had
named it
no
Neil
idea.
Neil Peart got named something up there.
All right, and then we got another guest we haven't had on, and I think it's your first time on the BS sessions, right, Bob?
Yes. I told Mark
Bob
I'd be
Hay?
on there once and then I would fuck off.
Okay, but anyway, I'm gonna let him. He's the guy that picked the topic of the show, and I'll let him discuss what we're doing tonight, man. So take it away, Bob.
Okay, well, I am a longtime lurker of the BS sessions. In fact, since the very first episode, um, usually your topics are like music topics, which I think should be saved for the Freeform show. So I decided to shake things up and do movies topics.
And what'd you pick?
So we are going with the top 10, 11, no, the top 11 Arnold Schwarzenegger
11
movies. Your personal picks.
Yeah, this should be a lot of-
we take it to 11 on this podcast, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
We want to be different.
And I'm glad to be on board because I'm a huge Arnold fan. I've always been a fan of his. And when I saw the opportunity, I asked Mark, I said, hey, put me on the show.
All right, man. Let's get started with the BS. What you got, Mark?
All right, man. Did you hear about that lady in Cleveland, the Journey fan that got scammed out of $122,000 by an online imposter posing as Steve Perry?
Yeah.
According, the woman responded to a Facebook message from someone claiming to be the band's former lead singer. According to Westlake Police, the fake Mr. Perry had a business opportunity and, of course, needed a woman in his life. Okay.
Wow.
Eric,
Wow.
go for it.
I had no idea about this story, guys. So elaborate because I have no clue.
This lady got scammed out of money because a fake Steve Perry messenger on Facebook saying he needed her in his life and tried to give her like a way to make money, and she gave him money.
Duh.
Yeah, I mean, lesson you should know is don't ever believe anybody on fucking line. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you
Never.
Because yeah, like it kind of relates to like one of my buddies, right? I get a I never get a message from him on Messenger in the longest time. All of a sudden, I get this message from him saying, "Oh, I get $50,000 from Facebook, and Eric, go get it. Here's what you do." I'm like, "Who the fuck?" I go, "That's not you." Just
Or I get messaged by scam chicks. Oh, you got a sexy beard. I think you're hot. Block.
Yeah.
I go, there's no way you think I'm hot. For one thing, you're way above my league, and there's no way you want me. So I don't think so.
Yeah.
My girlfriend Michelle likes me, so that's cool.
And then you get those women on Facebook where you dig a little bit into their profile and you see they've changed his name.
Yeah. It's
So-
usually a guy's picture. If you keep scrolling through the pictures, it turns into a guy.
Yep. You get those people too.
Scammers are so dumb.
somebody transitioned.
They say, all right, man. So, Andy, you have any thoughts about the Journey scammer?
Yeah, you get what you deserve. Come on, man. You can't be that gullible to think that you're talking to Steve Perry and Steve Perry's asking for money. Oh, okay.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Whatever.
like Steve would need money.
I know, right? After this-
Maybe she went and gambled it, and this was her excuse.
Nah.
I'm just joking. I don't know.
Could be.
It could be. But any thoughts on that, Bob?
And if that had happened to me, I would have told no one, much less everybody on Facebook.
Exactly. How embarrassing. Exactly.
How embarrassing. Even we're making fun of her. We don't even know who she is.
I know, but it sucks. But come on, man.
Yep.
It's like
Yeah, I've never been scammed, but I have been hacked before. But you know, I kind of fuck with them when they try to talk to me and stuff like that. You know, it's kind of fun in a way, but yeah, it's sad that some people actually still buy that shit. You know what I mean? It's especially the older people, man. I mean,
Yeah,
when they get
you know
phone
what I
calls
do?
and shit.
I start typing in French and see how they react. They just
There you go.
what the fuck? They get fucking lost, and I win.
So, Bob, any thoughts on the Journey scam?
I'll keep it short, sweet, and to the point. That song by The Refreshments said it best. Everybody knows that the world is full of stupid people.
Yeah, damn straight.
There's a sucker born every minute.
I like that song.
Damn. You guys are gonna bromance Blink 182 and another song. Damn. All right. We got Deep Purple, Andy. I'm getting a little jealous here. No, I'm joking. All right, so this is something I saw. Bob originally brought this to my attention. See, Bob, I'm giving you credit for this story. This is why
Yay.
I saw Chris Sinzak posted this, and they go, and then everybody's going nuts in the comments, and they're not even there's no link to check. And I remember Bob sent me this saying Sony. They said Sony was getting rid of DVDs, Blu-rays, and CDs, which isn't the truth. They're getting rid of the recordables. Hard drive space is so easy to buy now. What do you need recordables anymore? It just takes up too much space. Buy a backup hard drive is cheaper than buying 10 of those fucking recordable things. Anyways, and no, they're not getting rid of physical media, right, Bob?
They are not, fortunately. I read that story and I was very saddened by the news because before the pandemic or before my personal situation, which I won't go into here, I used to buy a bunch of CDRs and BDRs and DVDRs for burning purposes, getting stuff off the internet. And like I'd make copies of CDs and Blu-rays. And it's like, if Sony's like the biggest manufacturer of that stuff, and if they're shutting it down, where are we going to turn to for that purpose? Mark just said that hard drive space is cheap, but hard drives contain moving parts and those break.
That's why you get a backup of a backup of a backup. There you go.
Don't I know that shit?
Yeah.
I've had my fair share of issues with hard drives.
Yeah, but those CDRs and DVRs, they don't last very long. They kind of dissolve after a while.
If they are gold, they do.
Yeah. So,
If you leave them in your car, you know, you used to have that big
plastic
fucking
dish.
sleeve there, and you just shove a whole bunch. They're all warped by the end of the year because it's at the hot weather and the cold weather, and they're all messed up.
Any thoughts on the Sony thing, Andy?
Oh no, I really don't.
All right, Eric.
I'm glad they don't get rid of the CDs, but the CD writing, I don't give a shit for, honestly.
Yeah. Jerry?
Yeah, I mean, I mean, physical media is, you know, selling really well. I mean, why would they stop it? You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, new computers don't even have like built-in DVD ROMs or anything like that anymore. You kind of have to get, you know, extensions or something to put in there. Like, so I understand why they're getting rid of them because nobody's probably using them anymore.
Even cars,
or so they
come
think.
with CDs.
Yeah, the car thing fucking sucks though.
That sucks.
That sucks.
No, I said cars. When you buy new cars, there's no.
That's
CDs.
what I said. The car thing sucks.
Oh,
because my 2020 Toyota Corolla, I go, "Where's the CD player?" Oh, we don't put them in anymore. I go, "Fuck me."
Yeah.
You don't want a stock car stereo anyway that sounds like crap or performs like crap. You can go to crutchfield.com and get a better one.
Dude, I got the fucking Toyota fucking, it had a shitty system in there. But I still had the screen, but I got an amp, I got a 12-inch woofer, I got 4 new speakers and tweeters. That fucking thing booms, man. So
my wife bought a new car, a 2023 Kia. And it had no CD player, but she gave me. But I took her car, which is a 2015 Equinox. She said, "Are you going to be okay with the Equinox?" I was already walking out in the garage with a. Oh yeah, I'll be fine. Don't you worry about me. Even though it streams music and all that, you know, the plug and all that, but still, man, I like to carry my CDs and the thing is that in the beginning of every month, I grab about 20 or 30 of them.
And you don't have time to digitize them.
No.
Like as I get new CDs, I gotta come put them in my fucking iTunes real quick so I can fucking listen to them in the car. You know.
Exactly. So a lot of it has to do with what I see on Facebook with different postings and people bring up albums of anniversaries, and that gives me ideas of what I pull and what I listen to and stuff like that. So. Yeah, I love having my CD player.
Yeah, with the radio station, I get everything digital, and there's so much shit coming in. It's unreal.
Yeah,
it's just then I shove it in my phone and I plug my phone Bluetooth.
So rock and roll is dead, but you're getting a lot of shit, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess rock and roll's dead, but people are sending you lots of music. Okay.
I don't know who said that, but they're full of shit.
They're full of shit. Rock and roll is not fucking dead.
They've been saying that for decades.
Yeah.
You know what? When I find it's dead, I think that it's the media not publicizing rock and roll enough. They just stick to
They want to stick with the
hip
hose.
hop and fucking R&B shit.
They want the
At least-
Cardi.
at
They want
least
the
here, I
Cardi
mean,
hose.
I mean, over in Europe and South America, they still love fucking heavy metal and
Oh,
rock
yeah.
over there, man. Just not here.
Japan.
Yeah,
Yep.
Japan.
Yeah.
It's only in North America.
Yeah,
Even
it's
Mexico. Even when they play Mexico, some of these bands they draw huge fucking crowds.
Yeah.
that band, The Warning, came from Mexico. Three
Yeah.
chicks that could
Exactly.
rock, man.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
I mean, when Rammstein came, they had 3 days sold out in Mexico.
yeah.
Dude, what a
Those-
fucking show that is, man. I've never seen
It's
them live, but I
mental.
saw a video. Holy shit, what a show they put on, man.
I was there. I was there when
Wow.
they came to Montreal. Holy mother. That
And meanwhile, our country can't even appreciate a 40-foot lemon.
what?
A 40-foot lemon.
What?
A 40-foot mirrorball lemon.
Oh,
While the rest of the world can. I don't get it.
all right.
I-
Let's stick away from idiots. Yeah. All right, man. Then we got Jerry. I'll let you take this one for Shelly Duvall died today, man.
Yeah, man. What an incredible
Yeah.
actress she was. Very underrated and underappreciated, in my opinion. Of course, you know, you got The Shining. Awesome in that fucking movie. I didn't care for the Popeye movie too much, but she played an awesome Olive Oil, man. I mean,
Oh, but she was great in it. The movie.
I mean, she really was. I mean,
Hey, I never understood Popeye. Two ugly guys fighting over an ugly lady.
I mean,
What,
she was
what
just,
was Olive Oil there? She
I
was
mean,
fucking all skin and bones with a huge nose. And
I remember that movie,
and her
Nashville.
voice.
That
Popeye.
That movie Nashville she did in the 70s was awesome. I mean, she did something she was in some show, like a regular weekly show recently.
I don't know.
I can't
They just
I
talked
can't
to
think
her.
of the name.
She disappeared from the limelight, and they just had an
Yeah.
article about her a month ago, and now she's dead. So
Yeah.
what she's doing now.
You know what? I'm glad to be honest with you. I kind of thought she was kind of cute. I always thought that way about her. I mean, gorgeous, no, but she had this real cuteness about her, you know, her face and all that. So, yeah, I heard she was 75. You know, like I said, we talk about this all the time when somebody dies. We're going to see a lot more of that happen, unfortunately, as we get older. They're getting older, you know what I mean? So we're going to see a lot more of that, unfortunately. So, you know, the memories are out there on DVD or whatever you watch your movies on. So, rest in peace, Shelly, man. You were pretty awesome. I dug you.
Bob, you got anything to say about Shelly?
Yeah. I've only seen one of her movies, and that was The Shining. And that was like maybe a few years ago. I haven't seen her in anything before that or since that. But I really
You didn't
enjoyed
see
her. in
Popeye?
it. No, I did not see Popeye.
You're not
I've heard
missing
of
much
it.
there.
It's a
You're not
horrible
missing
movie, but
Yeah.
I like Robin Williams going. There you go. All right.
Oh, anybody can do that.
I can't. I couldn't do it right now.
You just did a good one. You did a good impersonation.
All right.
But yeah, I'm gonna have to check out more of her stuff besides The Shining, which she was really good at. And I'll tell you guys something. The exterior of the hotel that's in that movie is the Timberline Lodge. I usually lived like an hour or so away from there.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
The
So,
Overlook.
the Overlook Hotel,
Yeah.
Timberline Lodge. So rest in peace, Shelly Duvall. Hope you find a
Does
better
somebody-
laugh. In
Does
the
somebody have a
afterlife.
TV on?
I hear kids in the
There are
background.
kids in the background. Okay.
Oh, you can't forget the great Hulk Hogan Suburban Commando. She was in that one too.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah.
Okay, man.
yeah.
Anything about Shelly, Andy?
Oh yeah. I thought she was great in Popeye, but man, in The Shining, she was amazing in The Shining. She played
Yeah.
just the perfect role in that movie. The scared wife at the same time fighting for her and her son's life against her husband, and man, she played that perfect to the T. I think it was perfect casting on their part. She disappeared for about 20 years and retired
What show
from
was she?
acting, and then she recently came back. But I didn't know that she dated Paul Simon for a while there in the late 70s until Paul Simon met Carrie Fisher and broke up with Duvall and hooked up with Leia, with Princess Leia.
Hmm.
And then, of course, he married Edie Brickell.
Yeah.
there's your National Enquirer news for the night. But
inquiring minds want to know.
I don't know. Remember those commercials?
Yeah.
They would have them.
Inquiring, or the weekly world news, Bat Boy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
those were awesome. I would read
Bat
those.
Boy, he was on there once or twice a year. Bat Boy was, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Did she ever hook? Did she ever hook up with Gene Simmons?
That's one girl I think that slipped through his fingers. I think, man.
No.
Maybe Wilt Chamberlain got her. Oh, all right.
Jeez.
No, but I thought she was fantastic. And,
There's your obligatory kiss news right there.
There you go.
All right. So, anything to say about Shelly, Eric?
Ah, rest in peace. She was a great actress. What can I say? You guys said it all already. It's sad to see her go, you know. Not that how old was she? 75?
75.
That's young, man.
Yeah.
What did she die
it's
of?
not old at all.
I didn't read what she died of.
It was just some complications.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So then we get to the last BS subject. This is a thing I saw that I think Loudwire put up, and I'll go first on this one. Name a band with no haters. There isn't any band in recorded history that doesn't have any fucking haters. Somebody's gonna hate anything.
Oh, I know one. I know one off the bat that everybody
Me
loves.
too.
And that's Ghost. That's Ghost. I mean,
Everybody hates.
everybody loves Ghost.
Everybody
loves
hates Ghost. Ooh, but
Everybody
don't-
loves Nickelback.
even the Beatles have their haters. The Rolling Stones has their haters.
Yeah, I
and-
mean, there's no perfect band. I mean, there's always going to be some people that don't like your band, dude. I mean,
Buddy Holly and the Crickets. I never heard anything bad about that.
Who's the
there-
band with the Who's the band with the least amount of haters?
Well, it's not
Buddy
Nickelback.
No.
I like Nickelback. I think they're
I
a good
like
band.
most of Nickelback. I said that in the video. I don't hate them. That documentary, you guys should check
it's-
that out.
It's somebody who started this hate thing and then it just caught on and caught on.
It caught
And
on.
They're a fucking good
It
band,
started-
man.
Oh yeah, they're a great band, and the media started it. I don't know why. Probably because they were popular, and people just followed them and say,
Yeah.
"Yeah, Nickelback."
And they're
sucks."
doing the same thing to Ghost right now. I mean, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
No, I
Ghost is
generally
awesome.
think Ghost sucks, but
Oh yeah, but that's
just-
your opinion. It
that's
doesn't
my
count.
opinion, and
It's-
enjoy
but
it.
he, but,
Enjoy
he,
it.
but,
I
he,
won't.
but he likes 7 songs supposedly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's 7 songs that I will never go back and listen to. That's the difference. I could tolerate those 7 songs, but am I going to say, "Oh, let me go listen to that song"? No, Ghost never. appears in my life.
I think you're your closet Ghost fan, dude. I really do, dude.
Nah.
Yeah.
Hey, I posted a story about Ghost today that I didn't say anything about it. I only
Yeah.
posted a funny picture.
What you put
says-
about
The,
Ghost?
the non
Oh, the
the
one going through the
no
airport?
metal,
Yeah.
the no metal
Yeah.
one.
No,
Yeah.
I did the one with about him talking about their movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
and I didn't say nothing about it. I just put it up.
I didn't see
I don't
it.
always rag on Ghost.
I think if you
Mark.
like 7 of their songs, you don't hate them. You just don't like them
It's
as
7.
much as
It's
other
like
people do.
Okay, Bob, Mr. Taylor Swift fan. I did that album Folklore. I like 4 songs off that album. Am I ever going to go listen to those 4 songs again? No. Same thing with Ghost. Unless
Yeah.
it comes on, maybe I won't turn it off. But that's about it.
I thought
I
that
won't comment on that.
That was a great album. That was a fantastic.
Which
album.
one?
Here's a band that didn't have a lot of
Midnight.
hate.
Like
Triumph.
Taylor Swift.
Triumph
Triumph did not have a lot of hate.
until they
A lot
got Phil X in there.
Yeah,
You know
that
what? The
kind
album
of,
is not that bad.
It's
I was
not that
listening
bad.
to
I
it.
love Phil X. I love
Phil X is
Gilmore.
an amazing guitarist.
Great guitar player, man.
It's just Bon Jovi's not using the full potential of this guy. It's a shame.
but they never use the full potential of Richie either.
Yeah. There you go.
It's like there's a saying where Richie Sambora goes, "Man, that was a great guitar solo. You had fucking a minute. Mine was only 30 seconds."
Yeah, I just think that Rick Emmett is one of those guys that can't be replaced, man.
Yeah.
That's how I
exactly.
view-
Right.
I mean,
But Def Leppard's doing the same thing with Vivian Campbell. I mean, we all know Vivian Campbell's better than what he's playing.
oh, he's
Oh,
so
I agree
neutered.
with that.
He's
We
so
all know
neutered in
that.
that band. Yeah, absolutely is.
Yeah, but
But
then
he's making a huge paycheck, man. So
Yeah,
good
but-
for him.
Yeah.
And we know that's going to happen with John Five with Motley Crue too.
yeah.
If they even do anything with,
Well,
Well,
because
after-
Nikki
Avatar.
Sixx said after Dogs of War, everybody's a critic, and we make music for people who like us. They could fuck off. Everybody's a critic.
Just
Look
make
at that
music
song.
that
Dogs
we
of
like.
War was
fuck.
horrible.
That's the band. That's the
fucking
attitude every
trash.
band should have.
I don't
Oh,
like bashing bands, but that band, oh my god. Oh,
Yeah, but how many? But how long have we been critics of music?
Their whole
For as long
life.
as we started listening to
Yeah.
music when we
There's
were in
stuff.
middle
There's
school.
stuff that Nikki Sixx fucking criticized other bands back in the day. And now people are dishing it back at him. He can't fucking take it. Shut the fuck up, you motherfucker. Dogs of
exactly.
War suck. That's why you don't want to release those other 5 songs you had to can. You talked about with Eddie Trunk. You said we're going to release this one, and we got 5 more to go.
Yeah,
shit.
I
Now
want
we're not going to
to
release.
I want to hear how bad "Fight for Your Right" really is, because they covered that by the Beastie Boys. I really want to hear.
Oh yeah, that was one of the.
no. Really? Oh
Yeah.
no.
Hey,
shit.
it's it's probably going to be worse than the Sammy Hagar version that he did. And I love Sammy.
Oh,
Okay.
Sammy did one.
Oh, he did on Cosmic album. He did a "Fight for Your Right" cover. It's horrible.
I'm gonna go look it up then.
Because if they ruined "Like a Virgin," remember Molly Crew did "Like a Virgin"?
Oh my
And that
god,
was like-
dude.
That was like
I'm gonna have
Okay.
nightmares tonight.
A guy to be singing like a virgin is just weird. It's
Especially
fucking
Vince Neil.
and Vince Neil isn't. I love you, gay people. Vince Neil isn't gay.
Well, if Elton John did it, I guess it would be all right.
Yeah, it'd be okay, right? But
there's a documentary on Tubi about Neil, about Vince Neil. I didn't know he was born and raised in Compton.
Yeah.
I never knew that. And it's odd because when you think about these artists or these bands or that we love, it's weird when their parents come out. I was like, wow, he's got parents? I never would have thought.
Yeah.
They were talking to the mom and dad. You never think that these artists that we listen to and go to their concerts, they've got families,
Right.
they got brothers, they have sisters, nieces and nephews, and so on and so on. You never think about that, but they do.
you
I was
know
like, wow,
what?
this is mom and
Yeah,
dad.
good shout out to Tubi. Tubi has all kinds of great documentaries.
Tubi's
and shows,
great.
man. Yeah, there really is.
Mm.
And I'm just gonna say something. When you're not a star, you don't have home videos of when you were a kid. You don't have all these pictures of your kid. You don't have all these fucking videos and shit of teenagers and shit. That's my mom fucked up. Why didn't you film me more? I could have been a star. Okay, there you go. I'm just saying that.
A YouTube star.
I ain't a YouTube star. I'm just Mark. All right, man. I just want to say congratulations to Def Leppard for changing your fucking set list and play "Coming Under Fire." And I heard Eddie Trunk today, and Phil Collins says they're going to bring out like old Pyromania shit on this tour. They're going to mix it up.
Maybe they're listening to their diehard fans, maybe for a change.
Maybe they're watching this podcast sometimes.
Yeah, I'm sure they're glued to it right now.
I like Diamond Star Halos. Okay, sorry.
Enjoy.
And
Since you're talking about Def Leppard, Joe Elliott,
Yeah,
was wearing a local band from Montreal here. It's called Playhouse, and there's a video out there that Joe Elliott wears the Playhouse shirt. And the singer of that band is one of my buddies, and he's like, he freaked out when he saw it. He's like, what the fuck?
That's some great promotion, man.
Oh,
That's pretty big.
He was flipping out. I was like, oh my God, Imagine that. You have a local band, small local band, and Joe Elliott wears your shirt. I mean,
That's awesome. I mean, I would like a band, even if I didn't would wear my shirt. That would, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It would be cool. Yeah. I mean, if Danny Elfman was wearing my band shirt, I'd fucking say, yeah, dude, thanks, man.
Well, you didn't say the
Free
band,
promo.
so you're cool. You're cool. You didn't say Oingo Boingo. Oops, I did.
Yeah, the other day I went to a show and I met.
But you got anything about the set list, Jerry? You were going to go off before.
No, like I said, I mean, I'm glad they're doing some of the older stuff. I mean, I get the songs they have to play to get the, the So-So fans, like, and they still did like Pour Some Sugar on Me and shit like that too.
I like that song.
Do you think he's not playing the set list because his voice can't reach those notes?
I saw them live on a stadium tour. He sounded great.
I've always thought they sounded good considering all the layers that they put in the studio and their vocals.
I find his voice is totally different from back in the day.
Well, he doesn't. Nobody could go that high. Even Sammy can't do those high notes he used to do.
Yeah, but it's such a big difference. And then, well, you know, you say that, but look at Michael Sweet. Holy fuck.
But he's only in it. He's like barely like late 50s.
No, he's like 60.
Yeah, barely out of his late 50s.
Well, look
Okay,
at
but
fucking
These guys are in
Rob
the
Halford, 75 and 5. what the hell?
Glenn
Hughes.
Hughes too. Glenn Hughes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
All
right,
right,
Tim's
man.
not here, so there's no haters.
All right.
Just kidding. I don't even
Bob
know that
doesn't care
guy.
about Def Leppard, so we won't ask him about the set list. So he
Okay.
hates Def Leppard. All right, let's get to what we're doing, Jerry.
My answer is so what?
All right, we're gonna start our favorite Arnold movies. This is gonna be a fun topic to talk about. Since this is Bob's choice, we'll let him go first, man. What's your number 11, dude?
All right. So for my number 11, I went with Jingle All the Way because I love Christmas and I love Christmas movies. And this is a side of Arnold you don't usually see with him. We all associate him with the action movies. He doesn't always do comedies. It's like a rare thing for him. But this is one of his. This is what he's done 4 out of how many movies total?
I know.
Yeah,
well, Batman and Robin was kind of a comedy.
Oh
Maybe
my
5.
God.
It was a it was a bad joke. Let's just say that.
God.
Spoiler alert, that movie is not on my list. There you go.
Spoiler alert, it's not on mine either.
I don't think it's on anybody's list. It's certainly not on mine.
Oh, we had to bring up the bad movie. Come on.
Yeah.
All right. Andy, you're on mute, man.
You just got me.
Got it.
What's your number 11, man?
Yeah, Batman and Robin. No, I'm kidding.
I thought you were serious for a second.
No, I'm going to go with Conan the Destroyer.
Okay.
As my number 11. I like those
movie.
Conan movies. I like mainly I really like the what's the word I'm looking for? Like
Red
the
Sonja.
traveling from land to land and stuff like that. I thought the Conan movies are really good. So I'm gonna start with Conan the Destroyer at my number 11.
Awesome. What about you, Eric? Number 11, man.
Wins.
You
I
can
put
barely
twins.
tell us apart.
Yeah, exactly. I like that movie. It's really good. Like, and I had a really hard time choosing my top 11. I went through it like over and over and over again. But after a while, I said, you know what? Let me fix this. Twins is definitely on my number 11. I thought it was a really funny movie. And I like the way Arnold played that polite kind of nerd guy. And the other one was trash, Danny DeVito. You know, so I was pretty. Yeah. I like that for that reason.
I like how Danny DeVito went back to his taxi character.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Mark, man.
Some people. This might be pretty low for my list, but come on, fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger has a lot of fucking good movies, and this is fucking one of his best. But it made the bottom of my list, and I feel kind of bad for it. Predator, number 11. I love the movie, man, but I like these other ones better.
Yeah.
That's one that I have, but I haven't seen it yet.
You never watched The Predator?
I haven't watched Predator, have not watched Commando.
Oh my God.
Wow.
You saw Raw Deal, though?
No. My list is based on what I have and what I've seen.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, my number 11 is going to be Red Heat. Not just because Arnold's great acting in that movie. The cast in that movie was awesome. It had James Belushi. It had Gina Gershon. It had Brian James. Just a fucking great cast around him. And actually, kind of Arnold was kind of overshadowed by everybody in that movie. But I thought it was a really cool, interesting movie. It had comedy. It had action. You know, and I've always been a James Belushi fan, so that just adds anything better in my opinion. So. Yeah, that's my number 11, Red Heat.
And she went boom at the top of her lungs. Okay.
All right.
If you guys
10.
don't get that joke.
Number 10, Bob.
My number 10 is The Terminator, Dark Fates. I picked that one because I think the last Terminator movie I've seen before that was Salvation. And I missed maybe one or two of the other ones, but I went back to that one because I heard Lyndon Hamilton was in it, and I wanted to see her and Arnold together for maybe the second time in their career. I enjoyed it. I know some people did not. I thought the Terminator that they had chasing them was something of a departure from what they've done before. I thought it was a little bit innovative for them. I just thought the chick that they had as the lead was badass, and Linda was even more badass. And
And she'll
Arnold,
never do a Terminator film
Are you
again.
talking about the tall blonde girl with the short hair, or the Spanish girl? Which one are you talking about?
Spanish.
Yeah, she was pretty awesome in that role.
Yeah. It was weird to see Arnold as an old Terminator.
A drape salesman.
Yeah.
But and they also changed the whole storyline. I mean, they killed John Connor. He wasn't even like an issue anymore.
That was just horrible, dude. James Cameron just needs to fucking go back and write and direct fucking Terminator movies and stop just producing them.
Right.
Write
Nobody
the
cares
fucker
about
and direct it. Write
Nobody
and
cares
fucking
about
direct it.
Nobody
Yeah.
cares about your Blue Smurf movies. Just go back to doing what you did.
I never
Yeah.
got
Yeah.
Avatar. I mean, if you guys like Avatar, more power to you. But I never
Avatar is
got into those
horrible.
It's
Yeah, I
horrible.
love it, too.
I
Horrible.
absolutely love it.
I hate that we're getting an
Yeah.
Avatar land in Disneyland. I hate that. Nobody wants that. Nobody asked for it.
They
All
gotta
right,
do something with that 20th Century Fox deal.
Ugh.
There's
All right,
4
Andy,
more
man.
coming.
Number 10, Andy.
Yeah, my number 10 is going to be what you had number 11, Mr. Jerry, Red Heat. When I first saw that, I was all like, John Belushi's got a brother? Is he just going to ride his coattails? And then throughout the years, I was like, dude, this dude's better than John Belushi. Because I love, according to Jim, I thought James Belushi is a really good, funny character actor. I mean,
I loved his
comedic actor.
movies. I loved all his
Yeah.
movies.
Yeah, I mean,
so-
taking care of business was awesome.
Yeah, great movie.
Yeah.
yeah.
Mr. Destiny with
Mr.
Michael
Destiny,
Caine.
yeah.
That was good. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, and he did the principal too, right?
Yeah.
Principal of Louis
No.
Gossett Jr. Yeah, he did the principal. He's the first
Yeah,
The
principal.
principal was Tom Berenger, the original.
The second.
Oh no, I'm thinking of the substitute. My
The
bad.
substitute,
My bad.
Yeah, you're thinking
He had the
substitute.
baseball bat. Remember? He had the baseball
Gotcha.
bat.
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah. You're
Hey,
correct.
I'm just gonna say I knew James Belushi from Saturday Night Live. I was an avid Saturday Night Live fan
Yeah.
back then, and I just remember the skit he did. Before fucking Andy Samberg did those digital shorts, James did those, and
Yeah.
he never gets credit for that. It's like this guy comes up, he's at an ice cream parlor, and he's like rubbing the counter, and the guy goes, "Hi, James goes, "Hi, what would you like?" And he goes, I said, "What would you like?" And he goes, "What would you like?" And he goes, and then all of a sudden he just breaks all the lights. He breaks out this fucking shotgun. What the hell do you want? A vanilla ice cream cone. And he puts it back. Some guy's screwing it all like, would that be a sugar or a cake cone? And that's where I fell in love with James Belushi, is that fucking skit right there. You guys should check it out, man. I'll find it for you guys and show it. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, but the show, according to Jim, I love sitcoms, and I thought he was great in that.
Courtney
Yeah,
Thorne
That
Smith,
was
man.
very good.
Courtney Thorne Smith. my
She's a
God.
hottie.
Oh god.
Oh yeah,
She
For a
was
long-
even good. She
been a
was
hottie
even
for a
hot
long time.
and 2.5 Men. She was still hot.
Yeah. So that's my number 10 is Red Heat.
All right, Eric, what do you got, man?
Red Heat. And I can't say anything. You guys already said it. Honestly, Red Heat was my number 10.
Yeah, it's a
It's
great
the
movie.
same reasons as you. And I just love Arnold, how he's that tough Russian guy there. Don't fuck around.
Yeah.
Especially where he removes that leg. He puts it upside down. Bucaino. I fucking love that.
All right, Mark, what do you got, man?
This movie should be a little bit higher, but I forgot it and I didn't want to renumber it. Total Recall. I fucking
See you at
love
the party, Richter.
the fucking, and then they tried to remake it.
Oh my
it's
god.
terrible.
The,
The
the
Colin
remake
Farrell
was
one.
horrible.
The only
What
good
was
thing about that,
that?
the only good thing about that was Kate Beckinsale, but other than that, it's
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the only thing to say that movie was Kate. She's fucking
Yeah.
hot. But
Yeah.
fucking dude, I like Colin too. I like him, dude. I like that guy.
But
But
that movie
fine.
was shit.
It
It
was
was
like
terrible.
it's like when
Yeah.
they remade Point Break. That was even worse.
Oh,
that was probably Oh
that was
god.
just-
Oh God, no.
I have to say I've never watched the remake of Total Recall, so I feel like
You're
judging
not
by the
missing
comments,
that.
Don't bother, Bob.
Yeah,
Don't bother.
I dodged the bullet.
Yeah.
Did you see the Point Break remake?
That was
No.
bad.
Oh, it was horrible.
We walked out.
That's-
That's what I don't usually walk out of movies, but that's when I walked out. The
Oh,
only one I walked
did you really?
the only one I walked out was the remake of Poltergeist. That was the only two
Oh.
movies I've ever walked out on.
I walked out on this fucking movie fucking with John Turturro where he's doing like fucking what's that guy's Groucho Mark kind of movie something. It was one of the worst. I walked out after 10 minutes. It was so bad.
I like John Turturro though.
That movie is horrible. I'll find it and send it to you. It's fucking bad.
All right, Mark. So what's your number 10, dude?
I said Total Recall.
I know.
Total
I'm just
Yeah.
making sure that's what you said, dude.
Okay.
My number 10, I would have to agree with Bob. I love Terminator Dark Fate, dude. I think it was underrated. I mean, people aren't going to give the Terminator any respect or love. They're going to expect like a new Motley Crue album. They're going to expect it to be shit no matter what.
Have you
But-
seen Genesis?
Yeah, I like What's Her Face. She's hot. But other than that, I'm not talking about Dark Fate though. I mean, I thought it was good. I like how they changed the storyline. They got rid of Cyberdyne and they had some new shit in there. New bad guys, kind of, I guess. I like the Terminator. He split in half. I thought that was pretty badass. And how Bob mentioned Arnold was just like a drape salesman living with a woman. He had a girlfriend and a stepson. I thought the story was actually really good.
I
Yeah.
loved it. I liked it.
Yeah, I mean, having Linda Hamilton back was just that scene where she saw him for the first time. She saw Arnold or Carl,
Yeah, that
whatever
was
his name was.
something.
That fucking look on her eyes, man, it was just so authentic, dude. It was amazingly.
They totally
mean-
underrated this film.
I thought so. I
But
really
Linda
did.
said she would never make another Terminator one after this one.
I don't know why. I thought shit.
She hated it.
Wow. Okay, but anyway, that's my number 10. I thought that was a great movie, Terminator Dark
Hey, but
Fate.
you know who did that better at changing the storyline? J.J. Abrams' Star Trek with Chris Pine. Thank you. He did it where Star Trek nerds could not.
He made it. He made it kind of fresh, which is cool.
I love that Star Trek.
Right.
Sorry.
The Kelvin, fucking amazing. But I'm just saying, he changed the storyline because they can't go. Spock's mom didn't die. Well, the Kirk's dad didn't die, but he made it like it could because somebody came and fucked up the timeline, the Kelvin timeline. That was an amazing fucking, and Star Trek fans loved it. So
No,
Right.
I didn't hate it.
I
I'm not
thought it
saying
was
I
a
didn't
great
like it.
film.
I want the fourth one with Chris Pine. They keep delaying that fucking shit.
Well, it was supposed to be Quentin Tarantino directed.
I was going to
and
say
I
they
think
should have let Quentin take it. That would have been
And-
awesome.
I bumped into Carl Urban at Comic Con one time and I asked him, this is 3 years ago, and he said they were supposed to film it in September like 3 years ago, and it never fucking happened.
Yeah. They keep talking. It's going to
that's a cool
happen.
motherfucker.
Paramount
Carl
has-
Urban,
I love Carl Urban, dude. That
he's
dude's fucking
such an
awesome, man.
amazing
The Boys?
person.
Yeah.
What was that? What
Nicest guy possible.
I like the Dread he did. The Dread was way.
Yeah, that was
For me,
good.
that was way better than Stallone. Stallone,
But that's a rip off. The Dread movie is a rip off of a Chinese film. Yeah, not Chinese, but what a Korean. or something.
Pathfinder was awesome with Carl Urban too.
Yeah,
Fucking great actor.
All right. Let's go for our number 9s, Bob. What do you got?
My number 9 pick is going to be Conan the Destroyer.
Yeah.
So, out of the 2 Conan movies he's done, this one is lighter in tone. It's meant for humor. But it just wasn't the same as the one before that was darker. I think that's why a lot of people didn't really care for it. But over time, if you see one, you got to see the other one.
Yeah,
It-
and it's a fun.
It's that kind of thing.
It's a
Yeah.
fun, and it's a fun movie. It is.
Yeah.
All right.
Although I don't like his sidekick. I thought he was pretty much useless.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Number 9, Andy.
My number 9, and instead of having James Earl Jones. They put in Will Chamberlain.
Yeah.
But my number 9 is going to be The Running Man. I thought it was pretty interesting because if you think of The Running Man, that is what we watch on TV now. When there are reality shows where they show human strength or like human athletic ability, and it's a game show, and they were doing that, and with Richard Dawson as a host to boot.
Yeah.
What was
So,
that? What was the
Running
name
Man.
of that? What was the name of that show? With the athletes competing against each other. That they
American
had, like,
Gladiator.
yeah, it's like that, but for life or death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess that's the part that's not on TV today, but y'all know what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, good pick there, man. Eric, what do you got?
Hey, you're gonna laugh. The Running Man. I love that film. And it's like what you said. It's like pretty much what's going on today. And it's this, you imagine probably in the future is gonna be exactly like that. But I love that movie. I thought it was a lot of fun. And the actress that was in there,
Oh,
Maria
Alonso.
yeah, I think she was great. She was
She's
fun.
a fucking cutie.
Richard
pie, man.
Dawson being there, being the host, like, oh my
Yeah.
god, that was so funny.
Yeah.
I like that
He was
part where that
perfect.
big fat guy with the lights is running and something. Hey, Crispy Street, come here. You know,
He's singing
that
opera.
was
Yeah.
funny, man. I just
It was.
I just love that movie.
All right, Mark, what do you got, man?
I'm just gonna say one little rant before I get to my thing. There was nothing like action stars in the 80s. 90s, it was okay. It was tapering off, but it was most of the 80s action stars going on to the 90s. And then who do you have now? Jason Statham. Where is all our action? What's wrong with the action?
Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson's old. He's dying.
Old.
He ain't gonna
What
be
about
around.
Keanu? What about Keanu? He's not an
Keanu's
action
like
star?
in his 50s. We need a 20-some-year-old to fucking take the mantle. I don't see
Yes,
anybody
true.
coming.
Vin Diesel.
You just don't buy
Diesel's
to
old.
the
He's
50s.
old.
Vin Diesel's
You
not
just-
27, but
Vin
he's
Diesel.
But the
He's
thing
mo-
is that you don't buy 50, 60-year-old heroes. You know, you're like,
We
yeah,
need
do
the
whatever.
younger guys. We need the
Yes.
old guys that used to be young. Now we need someone to take their spot. It's like in music,
And there's
who's going to
nobody
take
there
the
to
spot
do it.
of Led Zeppelin and the Beatles? Nobody. There's nobody anymore going to do this. You know.
Yeah.
I find
All
that
right.
the ladies are doing those
Superhero
roles
movies.
now.
Jesus Christ.
If you
Yeah. So
notice, the
These
ladies are
superheroes
doing
I
that
never
role.
knew existed.
So we'll get to my my number 9. It's not a Tuma. Kindergarten Cop. I fucking love that. You can see him so flustered and frustrated by all these little kids just driving him mad. It's like this is his best comedy. Twins
There
is
is no
awesome.
There is no bathroom.
No bathroom. It's a great movie, man. That's my favorite Arnold comedy, man. Is so I don't have those other ones you guys on here. Red Heat's a great movie. Yeah, but this one I just love Kindergarten Cop. The Dolph Lundgren sequel was horrible, by the way. Okay.
All right. I got The Running Man too, man. That's what I got on it's my number 9. I love that movie. Can you imagine Richard Dawson, man, one of the nicest guy, hosted Family Feud, you know, was Newkirk on Hogan's Heroes, plays a total asshole like he did at fucking.
He did such a great role at it.
I mean, he was
so
just
good
a
at it.
fucking total dickhead, man. And it was, you know, such. And you mentioned what's her face, Alonso, man. I always had a crush on her. I thought she was.
Oh, yeah.
She was in
With that
all
accent.
she was in
Yeah.
all the good action movies, man.
With that accent she had, and
Oh, yeah.
yeah, you know, had
But
Jesse
what do you think,
Ventura in it.
man?
Yeah, it's a
She was
cool movie.
great colors.
You know, it had some
Great
cameos
color.
from Mick Fleetwood in it. I love that part when they rigged the tower, and they were showing the videos of the contestants that supposedly won that were in Hawaii, and they were skeletons. You know, they're living the good life, and they showed them all burnt and dead. It was just fucking. It was hilarious, funny. It had all. When I think of 80s movies, man, that one is definitely like an 80s movie, man. But anyway, that's my number 9. Let's go with number 8, Bob.
Okay, my number 8, I went with The Running Man.
There's
Echoing
way too
everybody
low
else.
on this movie. But go ahead.
Yeah, echoing everybody else's sentiments about it. I was very interested with the game show elements. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna die? I thought the way he took his enemies out was pretty creative. Um, I like the romance between him and who was the who was
Conchita.
the yeah, her.
Sheeta
Alonso.
Alonso.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Alonso.
Alonzo, yeah. I like the chemistry between them two. I feel like it's underrated in his filmography. So,
Yeah.
so.
Well, I think it's one of his best. But cool. All right, Andy, what do you got?
Oh, what? We're at number 7.
Number 8.
Number 8.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Okay, hold on. It's on my phone. My phone turned off. Give me just a minute. But I did like that Alonzo on on the movie Colors. Colors was fantastic. Colors. I'm going to go with Raw Deal as my number 8. I really like the way that, not just because of his character and all that, but I like the way that movie was shot. You know, that's another thing that's missing in movies are the locations and the way that these films were shot.
Cinematography.
Yeah, exactly. And I miss that. Everything looks so fake now. I know that this was Hollywood magic and stuff like that, but man, they still worked so hard to make it look so authentic. And now you could just tell, for crying out loud. You can see the light guy up there on top and shit. So
it cost them a lot of money to make everything look authentic as well.
Yeah.
I know, but dude, I mean, you're paying to see, a movie, and they should put all that they can into it, I mean, we know that it's a movie, but man, just to see the authenticity of stuff like that, and you had it
Yeah.
great in the 70s and 80s. I mean, you really had it, and then it started to go a little bit south there for a while, and now I can't tell you when was the last time I went to the movies to go watch a movie.
That's actually that's actually one of the Arnold movies I have not seen in 30 years, maybe.
Me too.
Seriously.
Raw Deal. I haven't seen that in a long time.
I remember I liked
it.
it.
I know I
at all.
liked it. I know I liked
Yeah.
it.
But yeah. Okay. Eric, what do you got, man? Number 8.
Number 8, I got Maggie.
Hmm.
I don't know. Has anybody of you watched
Haven't
it?
watched it yet.
I
Haven't
never
watched
heard
it
of it till I had
Because
this
I don't want to
picture.
spoil it.
Right there.
That's why, because it's right there. And anyways, Maggie's about a father who's taking care of his daughter who's dying, and this isn't a bit. It's like a bit in the future, and I can't, because if I say what the premise is, it's gonna spoil it. So I don't really want to go. Anyway, she's dying and turning into something else if she dies. Point story. But him acting as a father, it was pretty deep, and he really did such a great role. I was shocked how well he did his role, and he played the part of a caring father so well. It just got to me, and it's actually a sad movie, and it's really something solid for me as him as an actor. This is not an action film or none of that. It's just really a different role from him, and that's why it's my number.
Yeah.
8.
That's cool to see the actors take the departures like that and take risks like that. So
Yeah.
actually, I'm gonna put that on our list to watch that this weekend. My wife was just asking me what we could watch this weekend, so maybe I'll put that.
I loved it, but that's Jerry. You have your own opinion. Obviously, you might not.
It's
like
a
it.
bit-
I like action. I like westerns. I like fucking romance. I like them all, dude. So
All right.
I'm a
You might
sucker
like
for
it.
anything movie. So
I
He
absolutely
loves the
loved it.
Notebook.
I like the
You
Notebook.
like the
What was wrong with the
Notebook?
Notebook?
I don't know. I
What's
just
wrong
wanted to
with the
bring that
Notebook?
up. You
You
know,
know
I'm my girlfriend
Hey,
Michelle's
hey.
That's
one of
fucking
my
movie,
can I say
actually.
that my girlfriend Michelle, that's one of her favorite movies. I was just messing with her there.
Dude, I mean,
I told her I'd never seen it, so I can't say anything about it.
It's
So there you
actually
Rachel-
pretty good.
Pretty
Rachel
good. I
McAdams.
believe you
Rachel
guys.
McAdams.
She's got good
She's
taste in
Canadian.
movies.
She's Canadian, ain't she?
Yeah.
Rachel
Well,
McAdams.
both of them are. Ryan
Yeah.
Gosling too.
Yeah, they both are. Yeah.
Well,
I
she
prefer
has good
Pepper.
taste in movies. I'm sure I'll like the Notebook. So
Oh,
I
and
just made a joke.
Talking about action stars, Ryan Gosling. He does a lot
There
of
you
action
go.
films.
There's a good
What
one.
was that movie? He was a great car driver. Was he a car driver?
Fall Guy.
Oh, I didn't see The Fall Guy. Was it good?
I liked it. but
Yeah,
not
it was good.
everybody did. I thought
Well,
it was
I
cool.
have the series over here. No, that's First
Oh,
Blood.
the series ruled, man. Heather Thomas, man.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, that was a great
Marky
series.
Post.
Marky Post too. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, Mark, what's your number 8?
I don't know if any of you guys have this one, or I think it's like a very underrated fucking, like very thriller-ish movie called Eraser, where he races stuff. Man,
Oh, yeah.
fuck.
he
I
races
forgot about that.
seen
That's a
it.
great movie.
I've
fucking
seen
great
it a
movie.
couple of times.
I
Yeah.
love it. It's just like fucking it's like fucking thriller. Fucking love it.
That was a big hit
Awesome.
for him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's nobody talks about it anymore.
No,
Yeah.
that was a good movie.
It's been erased.
Erase from existence.
All right, my number 8 is you guys are gonna laugh at me for this one, but I don't give a fuck. I love that movie. I love The Last Action Hero, dude. I love him
Yes.
playing Jack
You
Slater.
said I was gonna laugh. Okay, it's good.
I fucking love that movie. I mean, how it was original. It was something
Oh
different,
my
man.
God.
Kid gets the ticket, goes through the movie screen. How cool is that? Then he
And
comes
he
into
becomes
reality.
Anakin Skywalker after.
But yeah, I mean, it was just I love that movie, dude. It was completely underrated in my opinion. It was funny, action, just
Jerry,
over the top.
I'm not laughing on you. That movie's higher on my list.
Yeah,
Spoiler
over the
alert.
top action. It was just and fucking oh god, I can't think of the bad guy's name in real life, but he's an awesome actor, dude. He just died recently.
Dude, and the soundtrack I think was one of the last great soundtracks.
Yeah, that was a great fucking soundtrack. dude.
A great soundtrack.
It's a really good soundtrack, but I don't know if it's one of the last ones. I gotta look at the date.
Maybe Singles was.
Clueless was a good soundtrack.
I like Singles. All right.
Batman Forever came after that one. That was 95.
Yeah, then I Kiss on a
Oh.
Rose and U2, so that was a pretty good one.
That was a big one that year.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
most of the songs on that one too.
Almost Famous' soundtrack was really good too.
Oh yeah, but that was old
Yeah.
songs,
Yeah, but it
not
was still
new
good.
original ones.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
All right, let's start with number 7, Bob.
My number 7, I went with True Lies. Probably like one of the last times he worked with James Cameron on a movie. I love the whole premise of it, where like he's a computer salesman by day and an FBI, CIA agent at night, and Jamie Lee Curtis was fucking smoking hot
Oh,
Phenomenal.
on that one particular scene. I just watched it recently when it came to 4K disc, and I didn't know that Eliza Dushku was his daughter.
Oh, I love her.
Yeah,
Faith from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Love that series.
yeah. One of the jewel thieves in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
yeah. Girls don't
Sexy.
fart. Girls
Only
eat that
Steven
shit,
Soder's
yeah.
fart.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh shit, they were right.
yeah. So
That was funny.
yeah, I enjoyed True Lies. That's my number 7.
Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, Andy, what do you got, man?
My number 7 is gonna be Kindergarten Cop. Excuse me,
Nice.
Kindergarten Cop. I really like it when he plays comedy, but he's also playing a straight man at the same time. I think he's a genius at that. So I'm gonna go with Kindergarten Cop.
That one
But
chick
Mark
in there,
already-
that Penelope chick, that actor, she was kind of big back then, and then she just disappeared.
Penelope Ann Miller.
She
Remember she
disappeared.
was on Big Top Pee Wee?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she quit like acting. You don't see
Yeah,
her.
she did Awakenings around that time, which was a pretty big
Yeah.
She
hit.
did a lot
Yeah.
of big movies back then, and then she's gone.
I wonder why. I wanted to ask, the bad guy in Kindergarten Cop, was he the same guy that was in 3 O'Clock High?
I don't know.
I think so. Oh, the guy who's gonna beat him up, Casey
Yeah.
Shimako. Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, that guy's actually in a lot of movies. So I remember looking him up on one time. He's in a lot
really?
of stuff. He looked different because he had the weird look in Kindergarten Cop. But yeah, that's
He's the 3D glasses wearing guy in Back to the Future.
Yeah. Casey Shimako.
You know what? Speaking of Back to the Future, all right. I know you guys love that movie. You and Bob and Mark.
You talk
Greatest
shit to me
movie
ever.
Greatest
No,
movie of
listen
all
to me.
times.
I just found out yesterday that the guy that said you guys are just too loud is fucking Huey Lewis.
You didn't know that?
What?
Never fucking
I
knew
knew
that.
that from the day I
Never-
saw it.
I've seen that movie 100 times. I swear to God, I never knew
You
that.
didn't know.
That's
And they're playing the
Huey
card-
Lewis.
They're
And they're
playing the song. I
chorus.
get
They're
it.
playing the
I
song.
get
Yeah.
it. I just never really, it never really registered with me. It didn't.
Wow.
I remember.
So, yeah.
I remember. I said, "Hey, Mom, that's Huey
Dude,
Lewis."
I
from
did the
Lewis
same
and the
thing,
News."
Daddy. I did the same thing. We saw that movie at the Pointy Hills Mall. What we're filming at the Pointy Hills 6.
Yeah.
And I go, I heard this movie was filmed here, Mom. And I said, Mom, that's fucking Huey Lewis.
I never
remember
fucking
my
knew
Well,
that.
I'm a huge Huey Lewis fan from the beginning. So that at that age, so 14,
Yeah.
13, you know.
And I
like-
saw it when I saw it, and it was pointed out to me. It was so fucking obvious too, you know. I mean, his hair was a little was a little different looking, but
And
yeah,
the glasses.
Wearing
the
glasses.
yeah, I never fucking knew that.
We
Yeah,
went to the
you're right about
movie-
that guy. He was the guy with the 3D glasses, and the other guy
Yeah.
was the Titanic guy. What's
he
his
was
name?
in 1 and 2. He
Billy
was-
Zane, I think.
Casey
wasn't it?
was part
Billy
of,
Zane.
and so Billy Zane was the leader, was the second guy in the gang,
Yeah.
and then the short one was Casey.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, back to the what we're talking about. Eric, what's your number 7?
In this movie, he says, "Remember when I said I would kill you last? I lied." Commando.
Great movie.
Yeah.
Fucking
Come on,
love
Bennett,
that
let's
film.
party.
So
I gotta
simple.
get. I don't have all these fucking movies. I need to get them all, man. I can love
Yeah.
them.
Yeah,
And
great movie.
the little girl, that's what's her name there?
Alyssa
Alyssa
Milano.
Alyssa Milano.
Yeah.
Hey,
You're
man,
right,
I don't
look
care
at
where
her,
the
man.
politics is. She's still hot.
Dude,
Beautiful
she is
woman.
smoking
Beautiful.
hot. Still, that movie was
right.
great. I just love
Yeah.
the action. It's a simple flick, nothing complicated, just bang on. And the funny thing is, the bad guy, I thought when I was a kid was Freddie Mercury. 'Cause he looked like Freddie Mercury, but oh, that's not him. But fuck.
That dude's
Watch
cool.
it
He's been in a
again.
lot. He was in a lot of stuff too. He was in Red Dawn, the original.
Yeah.
All kinds of movies he appeared into.
Hey, the remake of Red Dawn was pretty good.
Yeah, that was all right.
You were probably saying, "Well, if Huey Lewis could be back in the future, why can't Freddie Mercury be in Commando?"
No, but like it was the mustache and the hairstyle, everything. was
Right.
just-
Hey,
For
hey,
some
Flea-
reason, I
wearing
thought-
that
Flea,
chainmail
Flea
shirt.
was in Back to the Futures.
Hey,
Yeah.
Jerry, did you know that ZZ Top was in Back to the Future 3?
Yes, I did know that. Thank
Okay.
you.
Hey, did you know Flea was Needles in Back to the Future?
Yes, I did know that.
Oh, okay, I'm just making sure.
You know,
I
Flea
can't,
was in.
I can't confess anything to you fucking
Are you
guys,
Chicken
man.
McFly?
Did you
Okay.
know? Did you know Flea was in The Mandalorian?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
Yep.
yep.
Okay.
Yep.
You passed the
Yeah,
test.
He was trying to kidnap Leia, wasn't he, or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I want to
remember
ask
that,
a
yeah.
question. Was Flea also born in East LA?
Yeah.
Remember when he was arrested? He was the right. He was in that too. Born in East LA. Okay. I don't know
Alright.
if he was the
Well,
preacher.
Anthony,
or-
Flea's the good actor of the band, because if you ever seen Anthony Kiedis in Point Break,
That would
That
be
was
a
what-
big mistake.
or
I think Kiedis looks like a pedo.
that fucking scream looks so fake when he got stabbed in the foot.
Yeah.
Ah!
This is where we need Al to do as Point Break Anthony Kiedis imitation.
All right.
I can't do it as good as he can. All right, Mark, what's your number 7, dude?
Well, you guys already brought this up. Well, I think you guys. I'm doing the original Conan. I love the original Conan.
Yeah.
Fucking dark, like Bob was saying, is kind of too dark for people. But fuck, as a kid, man, I'm growing up in the '80s. I'm seeing light and fluffy everywhere. Light and fluffy, light and fluffy. This. This is great to see something dark like this in the fucking madness of the fucking Michael Jackson '80s.
And
So-
real.
This is fucking awesome. It was real. It's like what Tarantino did later in the like in the '90s.
Oh,
He
yeah.
fucking brought real back when fucking Hollywood was getting redundant and stupid. I like this fucking movie.
All
You know,
right, go ahead, man. Sorry.
I'm saying the Last Starfighter ruled though.
My next pick is going to make Eric RMCP Jordan the happiest guy in the world because he loves this movie so much. Terminator 2.
Oh, he's gonna love my pick later. So there you go.
I love fucking T2, dude. I mean, Robert Patrick's fucking, that the T1000 was awesome, dude. I mean, at the time when that came out, I mean, it was an incredible fucking effect or whatever they did. I mean, it was pretty sweet. Linda Hamilton was a badass. Okay, here you guys know. Did you know in the scene where she was dreaming about the nuclear thing that was her twin sister in the playground with the girl?
Yeah.
And it was also when they did the thing where they're taking a thing out of her head in the mirror. That was her twin sister too.
Yeah. She died a couple years ago too, I think, actually, unfortunately. But yeah, I love T2, man. I mean, the best scene in the world was when the Terminator, Arnold and Robert Patrick, you didn't know unless you've seen some previews of who was the good guy or the bad guy. And that, remember when they were both zooming in on John Connor? I thought that scene was fucking phenomenal, man. Get down. It was.
Have you guys seen, sorry.
No,
Have
go
you
ahead,
seen
man.
Reacher? The series Reacher?
Reacher's great.
Where Robert Patrick is in it.
Yeah.
And they make fun of T2.
Yeah.
That was funny.
I love the Tom Cruise Reacher movies.
Nah, with Alan Richardson, I'm talking about.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Dude, if you haven't seen that, oh my God, you got to watch it. Anyway, sorry, Jerry, I interrupted you.
I love the T1000 in Wayne's World too. All right.
Yeah, have you seen this boy?
Oh, that was real? That was in the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't see the Wayne's World movie, so I didn't know, but I saw that.
He was actually in the last action here.
And they were playing Black
Right.
Sabbath with Dio in that scene, Time Machine.
Yeah.
You get it? Time Machine? They're playing Time Machine where they're running for the T1000. Fucking perfect comedy right there, man. Put those two together.
All right, number 6, Bob.
So my number 6, I'm going with The Last Fucking Action Hero.
Yeah.
Big movie of 1993, summer.
The soundtrack was bigger. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was. I have to admit that. I have to agree with you there. But I love the premise of it, where a kid goes into a movie screen with a magic ticket and comes out the other side into the movie world. He doesn't get hurt. There's always these one-liners.
Right. Yeah.
You play chicken and you don't die. I just thought the story was funny and the jokes behind it, and yeah, the soundtrack was awesome. When I think of Last Action Hero, I always think of that the song from Megadeth,
Angry Again.
Yeah, because it plays for the theme of Arnold's character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in the beginning of that movie.
I love Queensryche's The Real World on there. Ah, it's fucking so good with Michael
I keep
Kamen
mixing
Orchestra.
Last Action Hero with that Christmas one.
Jingle All the Way?
Yeah,
I
thought you
fucking
did too.
those two up.
Yeah.
Then you had AC/DC.
Big Gun.
Def Leppard.
Well, you had two sets, but you also had Tesla doing the title track, Last Action Hero. Tesla rules, y'all. There you go.
So Last Action Hero rules. I don't care what anyone says. That's my number 6.
I agree with you 100% on that one, man. Andy, what do you got?
Oh, I am going with the part 1 of Conan the Barbarian. I love the story when it started in the beginning, him as a slave, being young, a young pup doing slave work. And then it just had a storyline to go and revenge or avenge his parents' deaths. And he grew up to do that. I thought that was awesome. It was a good storyline. I really dug it. When Conan the Destroyer was action comedy, this was action darkness.
Yes,
I loved it.
Yes,
loved it.
I am Inigo Montoya, and you killed my father. Oh, wrong movie.
Prepared to die.
Prepared to die.
and James Earl Jones. I can't think of a movie that I didn't like him in it.
Did you like Soul Man?
Yes, I did like Soul Man.
Good. I just wanted to know.
With I was C. Thomas Howell and Ray Don Chong.
Yeah, Ray Don Chong was like in a lot of stuff too.
Who was a woman in the Destroyer that played Ursa on Superman 2? Wasn't she in that movie?
I forgot her name, man. That's
Sarah
it.
Douglas, I think her
Sarah
name is.
Douglas,
Wasn't she
yeah.
in that movie?
I think so.
I'm trying to remember who
Sarah
was all
Douglas
that
was in
movie.
one of the Conan movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, so I'm right about that. Okay, good. I wasn't sure.
I looked her
All
up, and she was also in Superman too.
Yep.
Yeah, we know that's Superman.
Oh yeah.
You believe a man can fly?
I've got. Man.
Why don't we just hold hands? Throws that dude through the fucking wall. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway. All right, Eric, you're up next, man.
Same as Andy, Conan the Barbarian. I love that movie. I love how it respects the books. It really is a very good film. Well done. And he did that at the peak of his physical form. And I thought, man, this is such a good movie. And so well done. I've watched it, I don't know, countless times. And yeah, pretty much.
Made him a star. It made him a star.
Yeah, it made him a star. And I like I said, James Earl Jones, I was always expecting, oh no, I'm your father. No, but even him was amazing, like as the bad guy. And you cannot ask for a better villain.
Oh yeah.
Really,
And
really.
he's just a great actor. He's just a great actor, James Earl Jones.
That's fucking Darth Vader, man. Come on.
Yeah,
And the Lion King.
I know all of you guys that went into a fucking fan and went, Luke, I am your father. No?
Still do.
Still do.
Yeah.
Right? Or you go at an automatic door.
I still fucking do. Drives my wife crazy. We're at the elevator at our hotel on vacation.
I like to go beam me up, Scotty. All right, go ahead.
You know when you go in a store and the doors open?
Yeah.
I always do this.
Yeah, so do I.
Every single time.
My wife's go nerd.
Exactly.
And I'm not. I love the original 3 Star Wars, but after that,
me too.
it just lost me. You know.
Yeah.
All right. So we're on Mark. Your pick, dude.
Number 7.
Number
6. Well, you guys have already talked about True Lies, but nobody's talked about the real star of the movie, Tom Arnold.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, damn, that guy was hilarious in that movie. That is the best thing he's ever done besides The Man Show. And The Man Show could not go on today, but that thing was awesome back then.
Tom Arnold was not on the Man Show.
He was on there later. He was on there later.
Yeah, he was.
Oh,
He was
okay.
on there later.
I thought Tom Arnold's best thing was that cameo he did in the first Austin Powers movie. I think that was his best.
But
no, Tom Arnold married a man named Roseanne Barr.
I was lucky enough to see him do stand-up. He did a set here at the Improv. Dude, the dude went on like for 20 minutes about Roseanne. I was like, okay, I get it. She's fat and you're married to her. We get it. Move on.
He was pretty heavy himself at that time. He wasn't.
He was.
Now, yeah.
Hey, I know nobody probably likes this movie, but one of the fucking cheesiest, fucking stupidest movie I've ever seen. I laugh every time I see it. Is The Stupids.
I've never heard of it.
Because he
Yeah,
even sings a song, "I'm my own grandpa."
Yeah, I heard of it, but I never watched it.
I'm my own grandpa. Like, what the fuck is this? That's the worst movie I ever seen was Tom Green. But okay, that's it. True Lies, number 6. Freddy Got Fingered sucks.
That was horrible. Oh god,
That scarred me for life.
Yeah, my number 6 is Conan the Barbarian, the first one, dude.
Nice.
Eric mentioned it, dude. That dude was a fucking Adonis. He was so sculpted back then, dude.
Yeah.
Best. I mean, it's just incredible. It's I mean, fucker still looks good nowadays. I mean, it's amazing the build that he had. I did watch the Pumping Iron documentary.
I was gonna put it in my top 10. The Pump It
Pumping
Iron.
Iron.
It
may pop up.
It's
It's a documentary. Yeah. But I
but
mean,
it's slash movie because at Comic-Con, when Lou Ferrigno was invited, I did ask him the question how it was to work with Arnold, and he told me he's a pump his ass, basically, but in a joking way. He says he's a very serious actor, but at the same way, he's very arrogant because he's so confident about himself, and especially when he was young at that time.
absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah,
He was very arrogant, but at the same time, very funny and a very nice person, but like overconfident.
I think he had to be to get where he was.
And in his bodybuilding thing, you got to be a little.
He was a real estate agent. Like,
I didn't know that.
Well, if you
They have
watch
an
a
Arnold
documentary
documentary on
Arnold,
something, don't they? On Netflix.
They have one
Yeah,
on
well,
Netflix
yeah.
called Arnold. I've seen
he
most
made
of
his
it.
it's pretty
money
good,
out of real
yeah.
estate. He was already rich before he
Yeah.
was an
Oh,
actor.
really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Was that in Austria or when he came to the States?
Came to the States.
Came
Came
to
to
the
States.
States. He did
Oh, wow.
like because he was pumping iron, we'll say.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
He was training and then he started doing bodybuilding and then he needed money, so he started doing real estate.
Can you
That's still-
imagine selling houses with a thick Austrian accent and
Yeah,
nobody's
right.
seen you before?
And right here is the backyard.
This is the
Well,
backyard.
it'd be like this.
no pets allowed.
Come with me if you want the
The
house.
room. The
Come with
room
me
is
if you
very
want the
filled
house.
with bad people. If you go there, you're gonna get hurt.
I'm so the backyard.
All right, we need to digress here, Jerry.
You
We're
don't
going
keep
to
the
the shower.
shower. Backyard
All
for
right.
miles.
All right, Bob, number 5, man.
My number 5 is Kindergarten Cop. It's a movie I've only seen recently because of its recent home video release, and I've always heard of it, but I never saw it until now. And I knew that it was filmed in Oregon, which I thought was cool because I lived in Oregon when it was being shot. So watching it now, I see Oregon license plates, trees, the entire atmosphere, the houses, and I thought the tone of the movie is very sweet. I think it was his first comedy he ever did, and it paved the way to do other stuff like Junior or Twins. Yeah, I just thought it was a really sweet movie.
Yeah,
I rate it
I agree.
almost pretty highly, and it's very quotable. Like people still make quotes from it today. Who's your daddy, and what does he do?
It's
Who was
not
your
a
daddy and what
Tuma.
does he do?
Not a Tuma.
Not a Tuma.
My daddy.
Your
said
mommy
you
is
might
not
have a
here
Tuma.
to wash your little tushies now. You're mine.
Boys have a penis and girls have a
Girls have a
vagina.
vagina.
Thanks for the tip.
I think that should be shown today.
Right. Yeah, it's a great movie.
So yeah,
Yeah.
Kindergarten Cop, my number 5.
All right, Andy, what do you got, man?
Oh, my number 5 is gonna be True Lies. A pure action movie. You know, undercover the CIA. You know, you can follow the story, and Jamie Lee Curtis in that black dress. Oh my god!
Ooh wee.
Yeah.
And she's always been beautiful, and she still is today. You know, so except for when she played that Over the Hill, in Halloween when she had all those guns in her house. That was a crazy movie.
Or when she talks about yogurt that could help you shit, that wasn't pretty sexy.
Yeah. Activia. No, but
Oh, dude, her and fucking Trading Places. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Trading Places.
But you don't want to hear her talk about yogurt to help you be regular. All right, man.
Oh, well, she's 60 plus. You know, she's got to be
You
regular.
got to. You have to. Yeah.
And instead of using suppositories, she used yogurt.
I didn't want to hear about her doing cocaine.
So on number 5, I'm going to go with instead of shoving things in her ass, she eats yogurt. I'm going with number 5, True Lies.
All right, Eric, what do you got, man?
I'll be back.
I'll
Terminator.
be back.
Dun, 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 dun.
The first one. That's my number 5.
Oh, fucking
That
yeah, I
movie
mean,
ruled.
yeah.
I mean, holy shit. Low budget for, and I think that was James Cameron's second film directing because he did another low budget horror film before that. And
Piranha 2.
yeah,
Mhm.
that was it. Okay, because I know is when he came out with that concept was so fucking good. And Linda Hamilton was amazing. What's his name that played Hicks? Wait,
Oh, Michael
that's
Bean. Michael Bean.
Michael
yeah.
Bean.
Michael Bean, yeah.
That was.
Can you imagine that O.J. Simpson was actually supposed to play the Terminator role?
Oh my god!
No way.
We're
That
gonna look
movie
it up.
would be, nobody talks about the naked gun because he was
He
no
would
They
be
wanted
like with the
OJ.
glove and it don't fit.
They the glove don't fit.
If the
Glove
glove
don't
don't fit,
fit.
you will quit.
You must have quit.
If the glove don't fit, you're full of shit.
Yeah. When I found that out, I was like, wow. I mean,
Oh,
O.J.
I'm glad
Simpson?
they went
Yeah.
with Arnold because oh my god, that guy.
I will find the killer at the golf courses. That's where the killer is. I will find them.
But seriously, nobody in this on this planet could be Terminator more than Arnold.
No.
Wow.
Oh,
That franchise is dead already with him. So
Yeah,
I'm just
Well,
going
I
I
heard they're gonna.
agree to stop
heard-
doing
but
that.
that's not his fault
no.
though. That's everybody else's fault.
It's
I heard
James
they're- I
Cameron's
heard-
fault for letting other people do it.
No, I heard they're gonna reboot it again with the main Terminator being the bad guy again. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Is James Cameron writing and directing it?
I don't know.
Then I don't want
Who's
to
cast? Who's being cast?
I heard Henry Cavill was actually rumored to be the
Hey,
Terminator.
that Henry Cavill thing of the Highlander looks interesting to me though.
That I want to see.
That looks interesting.
I
they got
love
a
the
good cast
original
in there.
one. I love the original.
I love the first two, man.
I don't even know if
The
it's even in
Quickening.
production yet.
Huh?
Quickening.
No.
Yeah.
No, the Quickening was good.
The re-edited version.
The director's cut.
Yeah, okay, that was
Yes.
not so
The,
bad.
the
but not
theatrical version was shit.
Oh.
It was so fucking jump cut. The movie made no fucking sense.
It didn't follow.
It didn't follow. And then the director's cut was long and it fucking laid out a fucking long map and story in it. I go, oh, I get it. This movie rules. But when I saw it in the theater, I go, what the fuck is this? And then I rented the director's cut from Blockbuster Video. I go, fuck, I need this. This is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yep,
I miss Blockbuster Video.
me too.
Oh, yeah. All right, number 5, Mark.
Number 5, you guys already talked about Commando. Fucking great movie. Fucking love it. So no, that's my number 5.
Come on, Bennett, let's party. Yeah. All right, mine
Arnold
is.
impersonations.
All right, I'm gonna be the first one to mention this. I'm sure it's gonna be on everybody's list, but a little higher than mine. But I'm gonna go with Predator in this spot right here.
I said Predator 11.
Oh, you did? I thought you did.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
my
did at
bad.
11. I was like,
You did it. We all laughed.
The
Yeah,
second,
y'all
the second best badass alien is the behind Alien. Alien's still the best.
I love
alien.
Aliens too.
But
That's
I'm looking for
James Cameron.
Alien Romulus is coming out. It looks pretty good because it looks like it's going back to the first movie, which is I'm looking forward to that.
Romulus.
I like the first remake of the Alien movie. Then the second one was kind of boring.
You mean the Charlize Theron one?
Prometheus. Prometheus was good.
Yeah, Charlize Theron.
Prometheus was
well,
good.
what's her name's in it? That actress, that fucking.
Sigourney Weaver.
I just
No.
went in it to see Sigourney Weaver's
Oh, Jesus, let me
underwear.
look it up. Fuck.
Yeah, that's a great scene, man. That's a classic visual there. That helped me through adolescence a little bit too. But yeah, I mean, fucking Predator, dude. One of the best action movies ever, in my opinion. Great cast.
Numi
everything, man.
Rapace.
Yeah, Carl Weathers, fucking Jesse Ventura, fucking.
You know what my favorite movie of that year was out? Ghostbusters.
Who was the girl? What was the girl's name in Predator? What was her name?
I don't
Maria
remember.
Conchita Alonso? No.
That wasn't her? No.
No, Alyssa Milano. No,
Yeah.
Alyssa Milano was Commando. I
Yeah.
don't
But
know.
anyway, yeah, I mean, it's one of the the best action movies ever, man. One of the best creatures ever coming up with in Hollywood.
Yeah, it was supposed to be Van Damme playing the role as the Predator. Then they switched him.
I
That's
love
right. I
Van
did hear
Damme
about
movies.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, Van Damme.
I heard about that.
Time Cop is
was
one of
too
my
cocky.
favorites. Love Time Cop. Or
Van
Sudden
Damme
Death.
had-
Well,
Sudden Death was great too.
JCVD is my favorite Jean-Claude Van Damme film.
You didn't like Universal Soldiers?
I love Universal.
Yeah, I
Soldier.
like them, but if you see JCVD, he could have won a fucking Oscar award for that. That performance was fucking outstanding. If you haven't seen JCVD, he plays himself and he's stuck in and he gets he's at a bank trying to get money to give to his ex-wife because he has to give alimony or whatever. And then there's a bank robbery and he's stuck in a he's stuck with these bank robbers, and he's an actor, but he's not a karate guy. So he's afraid and he's crying, he's freaking out, and it's like a Dog Day Afternoon,
Oh,
Ooh.
but with JCVD. Fucking terrific film. If you have not seen it, you gotta pick it up.
I love
Anyway,
that.
sorry, we're supposed to talk about.
I like Bloodsport too. That was another good genre.
that's where
yeah.
Kickboxer. Kickboxer.
Yeah,
Wasn't
right,
he
though.
in Street Fighter?
Yeah, that was horrible.
He was in Street.
I didn't
yeah,
watch
he was
that.
in-
Yeah, that was horrible.
I think he played Bison, right?
Yeah, when
Yeah.
I played he was horrible. It's like that Mario Brothers movie. Which
That was horrible too.
That was just as bad.
Oh,
Poor
Bob
Raw
Hoskins was
Julia.
the
I
only
feel
good.
sorry for Raw
in the
Julia.
Expendables when he played villain. Fuck, that was horrible.
I love the Expendable movie.
I
That
did
actually
too.
Might,
I did
that
Not
might
the
come up
fourth
on my
one.
list.
Did you see the fourth one?
That's the
No.
one with Harrison Ford, or was that the third one?
No, that's I don't know.
The one that whole
Arnold's not
building
in
they
it.
were fighting and just blew up at the end. And he
I
ran out.
tried to
With the
watch it. I
boat.
kept falling
With
asleep
the
during the
blowing
fourth
boat.
one. The fourth one wasn't good.
Oh god, it was just
It was
the
horrible.
worst fucking
It was
film
bad.
ever.
It was bad.
All right, well, let's get to the number 4, Bob.
Number 4, I'm going with Total Recall, the original, the only one you need to see, not the remake. That one I thought was cool. I like the whole futuristic setting, living on Mars or living near Mars during an apocalyptic era. Sharon Stone was hot. She was deadly as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
I like the story behind it, and what I really love is the little alien that comes out of the guy's body.
Watto.
Watto, yeah,
Watto.
yeah.
Hey,
I was gonna say
come on.
Quagmire.
What about the 3 titty chick?
Oh yeah,
The three- Come on, you can't forget about her.
That's every straight male's fantasy is having
Yeah,
three
exactly.
tits.
I didn't
sure.
bring that
I
up.
thought-
I brought it up later.
I thought Rachel Dickinson was hot too, man.
Yeah.
The Arnold's girlfriend in that movie. I thought she was pretty hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was sexy and demure as he wanted.
I want to.
So
That black dude driving that fucking drilling thing.
Hey,
I'm gonna drill you, sucker.
there's an episode of Rick and Morty about Quados. Just check it out. It's fucking hilarious.
All right, so
yeah, Total Recall number 4, kick-ass movie.
Yep, Andy.
You know, my number 4 movie. You know how I'll Be Back became a parody and people kept on making fun of it, and you know, it was the butt of jokes. But dude, in Terminator, when he said I'll be back, that was some scary shit, dude. You're like, okay. I mean, when he told him I'll be back, you're like, oh shit. You don't want that dude to come back. That's the last thing you want. So Terminator, he was awesome in that, dude.
Yeah.
Scared the shit out of you. He didn't care what was in his way. He was gonna kill you too. He was a robot that will kill you to finish his job, to get his job done, what he was programmed to do. That's why Terminator was so good. There was no human element. He was a fucking killing machine. So number 4.
When Michael Biehn was explaining what kind of creature it was just he does not feel mercy. He will not stop until he kills you.
He did such a great job.
He's got no feeling.
Yeah. You can't be reasoned with.
Dude, when he got hurt and he started to fix himself, that was badass, dude.
Well,
that was the best scene ever.
If you look at it now, it's so fake. I mean,
it's so fake. Yeah,
the effects are bad, but that was like, you know, the beginning.
At
But
the time,
back then, those
badass,
effects were state of the art. Back
the robot hand was awesome.
Dude, they had Stan Winston as the makeup artist on there.
Yeah.
Come on,
it was the same thing that and the Poltergeist when the guy was ripping his face. How phony that was.
Oh,
Yeah.
but back then, as a kid, that scared the fuck out of me.
Yeah, exactly.
Scared the
But now
fuck out of me.
Poltergeist is still creepy to me.
It
No,
is.
Poltergeist, it still holds out as one. It still holds water today. It's that great of a movie.
It really does. Oh, with that
supposedly,
old
and supposedly Spielberg only was there like half the time because he was doing ET. I think. Just imagine if he was able to spend the whole time doing that movie, how good it would have been.
I don't think ET holds up.
What?
I haven't seen it in like. That's another one I've not seen in 30 or 40 years. Man.
I watched it a couple times. I never liked it.
I agree.
I
the
think
original version holds up.
It's of
the original
time,
version holds up.
But it's a good movie to go back for memories. But I think if kids watch it today, they're gonna go, ew, that's kind of boring, you know.
They would rather watch Mac and Me.
Yeah.
Or SpongeBob SquarePants or something like that.
All right, Eric, man, what's your number 4?
Total Recall. Get your ass to Mars. Love that movie. Michael Ironside as the bad guy.
I'm about ready to. I was going to bring him up. Good, you beat me to it.
Yeah, I just he's such a good actor, and Canadian from
He was in
Montreal. He was in V.
That's one of the only times he played a good guy in movies with
V.
that character.
That's about it. And he also played.
Well, he was a good guy in Top Gun.
Oh yeah.
That
He wasn't a bad guy. He was just a
No.
hard ass.
Yeah, he's
okay.
always been a hard ass. What's
But
that
he wasn't a
movie
bad
called?
guy.
The Karate Kid
Starship-
they did with Hillary
Starship
Swank.
Trooper.
Oh,
I
I
was
love
good one
Starship
of that
Trooper.
one.
Or Starship Trooper.
Yeah, he
What
was
a
good in that
fucking
one, too.
movie that they fucking ruined for the sequel. God damn, that was horrible.
Oh, but
It's
they're
an ugly
supposed to
planet.
remake it good this time, so we'll hope.
Oh,
Oh, dude, Dina Meyer getting naked all the time. Ooh, man,
Oh,
she's hot
dude,
too,
yes,
man.
Dina Meyer. What a number.
They filmed that at the green building they show you at the party. That's at the Kaiser Hospital in Baldwin Park.
Yeah.
That used to be my where I saw my doctor over there. That's where they filmed the Starship. Remember the fountain where they're at a party drinking before they go into war? That
Yeah.
was at the Kaiser building.
But like I said, number 4 Total Recall for me because I thought everything about that movie, every element, the special effects, everything was so well made, so well done, and the story is solid. And at the end, you wonder, was he dreaming or not?
That's like that movie with DiCaprio with the spinning top.
Yeah,
What is it? Fucking Eric hates that movie too.
I love that movie.
Not you, Eric. Eric Armsby Jordan. What was
Yeah.
that movie? It was the guy who did the Batman movies.
Yeah,
Which one?
Nolan.
Nolan. He did the
Christopher
one where
Nolan.
they're walking
guys,
like kind
you're
of
giving me a mind blank. I watched that movie like 5 times.
Matrix, like kind of Matrix where they're Joseph
They're-
Gordon-Levitt's
dream
in
within
there.
the dream within the dream.
Inception.
Inception. There you go.
Inception,
I
that's it.
love that
That's it.
fucking movie.
That movie was. I agree with Eric. That movie kind of sucked.
I
didn't
couldn't
care
follow
for
it.
it.
What? It's a
I didn't care for
genius
it.
film.
It's a fucking
Maybe.
genius film.
I think it's
Yeah.
one of those movies you have to see it a lot of times in order to
Yeah.
get it.
No, I watched it the first time. Then I watched it.
I was like, ugh.
Every Christopher Nolan films you have to watch more than once because
Yes.
it deals with time and the way he
Yes.
plays with time. Every single one of his films.
And Bob, you're a Back to the Future fan. You gotta like his time movies, man. They're awesome. He's taken it to a new level, man. It's amazing.
Hey, Mark, I'll tell you something. Back to the Future 2, the scene where Marty goes and sees his father's grave, it's in the town I live in.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you can see the oil refineries in the background.
Well, my mall was where they filmed the fucking scene with the car going 88 miles an hour. So fuck
Yeah,
off.
but that's also isn't that the same mall as in Stranger Things?
The Pointy Hills Mall?
I don't
Yeah.
watch Stranger Things, so I don't know.
I don't know, but
I
that's the
think
mall.
it's the same mall.
Could have been because that show relies heavily on 80s nostalgia.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
Good point. Yeah.
I think it's the same mall.
And I saw it in the mall movie theater in the mall that it was filmed at. So
And I
Well,
think it's being,
well, good for you.
I
that's
think
what
it's
I was
being torn
saying.
down. I think they're tearing it down to make
They're gonna make
houses.
apartments, condos, and
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
All
the
right,
mall's
let's get back
dead.
to-
So
Balls are dead, dude. God.
All right, Mark, you're number 4, dude.
Last Action Hero. I thought a lot of you guys had a really too low. I think this is a cool sci-fi fantasy film making fun of the fucking cop buddy movies, the
Yeah.
fucking over the top fucking sergeant yelling at "Rah, rah, rah," and one scene he's just going "Rah, rah, rah." It's like overreacting. He's like Lethal Weapon making fun of those movies and shit.
I don't care about your Hershey Highway.
I know. It's just like there's so much goodies in that fucking movie, dude. It's like the movie time colliding real time at the same time. It has a fucking it bombed. I saw it in the movie theater at the Point Hills Mall again. I saw it in the movie theater, but fuck, I need this movie. I need to buy it, but I fucking love the soundtrack so much. Tesla title track,
get
Queensryche,
it, get it.
Aerosmith. I'm moving right now. I don't have time to buy shit right now. But except that Sammy Hagar box set coming out tomorrow. But Last
That
Action
movie
Hero is
didn't-
my number
That
4.
movie didn't do well, and I think it really hurt him.
It bombed.
badly.
It hurt his
Yeah.
feelings if you watch
I-
the documentary.
I was
Yeah.
working at Burger King and we were promoting it, so yeah, I know it bombed.
He
Hey,
put
Burger-
his heart and soul into that movie.
Were you working at Burger King when you got the Star Trek glasses from the first movie?
No, that was way before me.
I
That
got
was
all
before me.
4.
Yeah.
They're in
When
the
I
box.
first started,
I never opened
when I
them.
first started there, I think the Lion King and shit like that was hitting big.
I already packed
I
them.
think.
Yeah.
But okay, my turn, I guess.
Yeah, your turn, buddy.
I would go with Kindergarten Cop, man. I love that fucking movie.
Get down.
I think the best scene in the world, best scene was when the principal goes, "How did it feel to punch that son of a bitch?" So good. Just she's a cool lady. She was in a lot of stuff too. I can't remember her name either.
Oh,
But,
that one
it's-
chick. I forgot her
the-
She's
name.
the
in
principal.
she's in that show.
The
It was an
principal.
NCIS or something like that. One
Yeah,
of
yeah,
those,
yeah. She was the
Right.
the commissioner or whatever she was. Yeah,
She
But
was
yeah,
in a lot of movies too, like Penelope, man.
and yeah, pretty cool. I like the story behind it. It was a pretty good written movie in my opinion. It had the abused child, which I like that scene where he did punch that guy. I thought that was pretty sweet. Kind of felt bad for the mom because she kept trying to avoid him and stuff like that. But
Pamela
some real.
Reed.
Okay, yeah, it's real shit, man. Yeah, just a
the mom
great
was
fucking
pretty
movie.
sweet.
Yeah,
Hey, Linda Hunt. No, Linda Hunt's the NCIS chick, the short lady. I think you're talking about Pamela Reed. She was in a lot of movies back then. She was his partner.
no, Pamela Reed was his partner. That's not the one we're talking about.
Oh,
We're
you're talking
the
about Linda
principal.
Hunt, the short midget
Yeah.
chick.
The principal, yeah.
But Pamela Reed was in a lot of stuff too.
Yeah, she was. She had food poisoning. That was funny. Yeah, but I absolutely great movie, and nothing more I can really say about that. I'm trying to think of what I was going to say something about that now. Damn it, I can't remember what it was.
Sorry, I fucked up.
Oh, the scene where he was trying to buy that train set for his kid. He tried to buy it from that one dude, and he wouldn't sell. Remember that
Yeah.
part?
Oh, and that bad guy is in all the bad guy movies.
Yeah, just a fucking cool movie. I dug it a lot, man.
For a sweet movie, they had some dark elements to it.
That was
too.
some kind of shit because they were boyfriend and girlfriend. They were acting like mother and son.
Yeah.
That was some fucking weird shit.
All right, let's get to number 3, Bob.
So my number 3, you could debate which movie was the true start of Arnold's career, what broke him in Hollywood. Was it Conan the Barbarian or was it The Terminator? So my number 3, I'm gonna go with Conan the Barbarian. And like I was saying earlier, the Conan movie came after. It was lighter in tone. This one was totally dark and real and gritty. Had scenes where Arnold was gonna screw this chick, or it could have been rape, depending on how you look at it. Had scenes where he was chopping people's heads off with a sword. You can see the blood on the blade. I just thought the story was kick ass, and the camaraderie between him and his lady friend and the thief. And then the wizard, Mako, who's played by Mako.
Mako, yeah, he's a good actor.
Yeah. James Earl Jones is probably like the best part of the entire movie.
Yeah.
Turning into Snake.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah. Very, very awesome movie. I'm waiting to see him in like maybe a third Conan movie where he actually becomes the king that the other movies said he would be.
I heard they were gonna make one.
It's called King Conan, but I've not seen it.
Oh, really? I never heard anything that they were thinking about doing it. Well,
it was supposed to be done when he came back from being the governor.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, Andy, what do you got for number 3, man?
Yeah, I was going to ask, didn't he come on Red Sonja like just a little bit?
Barely, but
barely though, right?
That was
with Bridget Nielsen.
Yeah.
Yep.
And she was so pretty before alcohol and Quaaludes got a hold of her. But my number 3 is going to be Twins. I love Twins. I really love a really good comedy, and Kelly Preston was so beautiful in there. It was a really good story, and I love Danny DeVito. Danny DeVito was on such a roll back then.
He's 80s, on a roll now.
Yeah.
He's fucking Jersey Mike spokesman. He's everywhere. Yeah. And Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Dude, I love his character Frank in that. He's such an
Did you know the story about that? The first season he wasn't on there, and the execs from FX said, "Hey, we want to bring Danny DeVito in," and the creator said, "No, we don't need him. We don't need him." And they said, "You need to bring him on, or you're not going to have a second season." So they brought him on, And then the creator goes, that was the best thing that ever happened to me. Them forcing
Yeah.
Danny DeVito on me.
Yeah, yeah, and aren't they like in season? Didn't make it like to
12,
11 or
13,
12?
14. It's always
Yeah.
been renewed. It's always renewed, man.
You know,
always
did you
do
know
that.
about the petition that they wanted Danny DeVito to play Wolverine?
I
Oh,
saw that too.
jeez.
That's crazy.
Fucking, it would have been hilarious. But
Oh, man, I
there's a
thought he
real
was great.
petition out there to sign him up to play
Hey,
Wolverine.
he was good in the fucking Romancing the Stone movies too.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, he was. And then Batman Returns as
Yeah,
the
the
penguin.
Penguin.
Oh my god, dude, that dude was
That was
freaking
fun.
awesome.
That
shit.
his character, that movie made Warner Brothers go, can we do more family friendly? Because you scared kids with him
Yeah,
biting.
dude.
It
Yeah.
was disgusting. but
dark.
It was
Loved
done
it.
so
Good.
well.
So good. And then,
Awesome.
oh well, let's have Alicia Silverstone as Catwoman.
They were
Alicia
they,
Silverstone was Batgirl.
yeah.
Batgirl, sorry.
No,
Oh, that's
Catwoman.
Catwoman.
Catwoman was Michelle Pfeiffer. She was awesome.
Right.
Yeah, okay. But that was on Batman Returns too, right?
No, Alicia Silverstone came in Batman
No.
Returns.
Batman
No,
and Robin.
Batman and Robin. No, she was in
No,
Batman,
Batman
Forever.
Batman
Forever, and then
Forever.
Batman and Robin. She had a more role in Batman and Robin.
Batman and
No,
Robin's
you're
absolutely
thinking
the worst
you're
fucking
thinking of
film ever
Nicole
made.
Kidman.
No, Alicia Silverstone was in there as Batgirl.
Yeah.
She was in Batman and Robin as Batgirl. You're
Yeah,
thinking of
Batgirl.
Nicole Kidman in Batman Forever.
Yeah, no, but Alicia was in there a little bit at the end.
And
She
but
was
Yeah.
Commissioner
But
Gordon's
Pfeiffer-
daughter. She was there. Yeah.
Alrighty
But-
then.
Okay.
Let's go with Mark. You're next. Wait, who am I? Eric or
No,
Mark?
me.
Go,
I
Eric.
haven't said it yet.
Go for it.
My third one is True Lies. Don't have to explain. I think you guys already know everything. You've
Yep.
said it. True Lies number 3 because it was just such a great film. I love the way that James Cameron filmed it instead of being, that when it was nighttime, it had like a blue feeling to it where nighttime shots looked, you could see all the details and everything. I think that was a fantastic movie. Tia Carrera was just
Ooh, I forgot about her.
Oh
there.
yeah.
me.
Oh,
Oh
Yes.
God, that is one beautiful Asian girl.
Yep. Yes, she is.
Yes.
She wants me to do the ballroom blitz.
Yeah, no problem.
Dreamweaver.
That was Gary.
She's up there rocking, and Wayne's like
Yeah.
Dreamweaver in his head.
She still looks good, eh? She
Yeah.
had that TV series for a while. There's like some sort of Indiana Jones woman type
Yeah.
of thing.
Oh, that's right. She did. That's right. She
Yeah.
was like some kind of archaeologist.
It was on syndicated TV like Baywatch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it didn't last
Yeah.
long.
No.
Like Baywatch Nights.
Ugh.
Baywatch Nights sucked.
Or like Beastmaster. Remember Beastmaster?
Oh,
That
I
they would
love
show,
the
like,
Beastmaster movie.
Yeah,
the
Beastmaster's
movie
badass.
was good, but not the
Beastmaster 1 and
series.
2. Kari Wurr was in the second one. Ooh,
That
baby.
second one was kind of corny.
But
I
Kari
thought.
Wurr was in there, so that made up for it.
Yeah, that helps.
Yeah. All right, Mark, I think it's your turn, man.
All right. You guys have already talked about the first Terminator, and Eric. Yes, Terminator's number 3. You probably have this movie at number 1. Eric Arms Beach Jordan. Not talking about you, Eric. Talking about
I got
Eric
it,
from
Eric.
Rock All Over You podcast, because he hates another movie that'll be higher on this list. Which I put it. I could have did either or, but I did it just to piss him off. But Terminator, man. There's a thing where Arnold went to James and said, "What's this line? I'll be back. What's this line? I don't want to do it." And James Cameron says, "Look, I'm the writer, director. You do what I say." And he goes, "Okay." And James yelled at me, "Fucker, you're going to fucking say that line." It became one of the most iconic lines ever.
You
Yeah,
don't
Hollywood,
fuck.
yeah.
You don't fuck with James Cameron. When James says you do it, you did it.
You did it. Motherfucker, man. He told Arnold off. He said, "No, you do it as written."
No, you don't
That's-
deviate from the plan.
Yeah, that's number
James.
3.
All right. My number 3 is going to be Commando. Great fucking movie. It was a girl. Was it not Nia Peoples? Was it Nia Peoples?
No, it's Ray Don Chong.
Ray Don Chung. Thank
Yeah.
you very much. Yeah, I thought she was really cute and good in that movie.
You know whose
Um,
daughter that is, eh?
Yeah, of course I do.
Oh,
Chong.
Tommy Chong, man.
Tommy Chung.
Far Out, man. She's also in the movie Far Out, man, with Tommy Chong.
Yeah. And you mentioned the scene where remember I said I was going to kill you last. I lied. I mean, that was cool.
I love that.
That
line.
dude,
That's one of the best lines.
that dude that he dropped was in all kinds of weird roles. He was like in Warriors Come Out and Play.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
that dude. He was in
He was
48
like
Hours.
he was like a Sean Penn on Wish.
Yeah, exactly. He always played
Hey,
total
but Sean Penn
douchebags.
didn't do the Warriors. Come on. He
Yeah.
had one of the most iconic movie lines with Warriors Come Out and Play.
And I think at the time, Commando had the most deaths, I think, at the time when that came out. More people
Something
killed
like
in that movie.
Was the PMRC counting this? I don't know.
I mean, it was just totally off the fucking wall and just sitting there just blowing everybody away. It's just
I like when he walks in the field, everybody's shooting at him, not a bullet hit, and he just like
Hey, they're
just
their
drops
original.
like flies.
They took that from Stormtroopers.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a fucking. I mean, if you go in, expecting a good action and a good time, that movie is perfect. If you're looking for a plot and good. I mean, a classic novelic story, you're not going to get it. It's just pure fun, dude.
Pure fun,
Pure
action
fucking fun.
film.
The thing about the 80s, we had pure fun action movies that fucking got worse and worse over time. It's like, kind of sucks, man.
No,
All right, we're getting down to the meat of the potato here. 2, Bob.
My number 2, we are on number 2, right?
Yep.
Yeah. My number 2 is Terminator 2 Judgment Day, one of the biggest films of 1991. Made buco bucks. If you have the T-1000 liquid metal character, thanks to Jim Cameron's previous movie, The Abyss, where they had the water creature.
Great movie, by the way.
You know, that's one of the first times they use CGI in a film, eh?
Yeah.
And James Cameron also made those diving masks to be real diving masks so you could see their entire face in that movie. He's a great innovator.
If you watch, so going back to Terminator 2, everyone's seen the theatrical cut. If you watch I'm assuming most of you have seen the special edition cut. There's also
the one with Michael Biehn in it.
Yeah.
Then there's another cut of it where the ending is completely different. But you see Linda Hamilton as an old woman.
I got that too.
Yeah. I did see that. I remember.
I used to have the Steelbook DVD of the Terminator 2, and you'd have to put in Judgment Day to get those extra scenes to get that director's cut. That was pretty cool. Like they had cookies on those DVDs. Like I put the date of Judgment Day, and it would come up with the director's cut. It was so fucking cool.
Yeah. That DVD was so awesome. It was like film school, and
I sold it. I should have kept it.
And then my grandpa actually worked on the movie during the Cyberdyne building sequence. He had a disagreement with Jim Cameron and quit the project. So his name isn't in the end credits.
Oh, that sucks.
So yeah, that sucks for him. But that's how much of a badass Jim Cameron was. Like he gets his way.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So Terminator 2, Kick Ass. Guns N' Roses was on the soundtrack.
Yeah, that was a badass. I love that song.
The redhead kid who nobody really liked. I heard he was on Different Strokes at one point.
Oh, he was a little. When Arnold lost his cuteness, they brought in him. Like they tried to bring in Seven to Married with Children, and it didn't work.
Yeah.
I like how calmly he said he was on the phone with his step parents on Terminator 2, and she goes, "What's wrong? What's wrong with Woofy? Woofy's fine, dear." Something. And,
your parents are dead.
Your step parents are dead. Just so emotionless and hard. You know what I mean?
That's
pretty cool.
You can see it too. So Terminator 2, Judgment Day kicks ass. Don't look for it on 4K though, because it does exist, but the transfer sucks.
All right,
I got it on Blu-ray.
Yeah, stick with the Blu-ray. Don't go with the 4K.
All right, Andy, what do you got, man? Number 2.
I think that little kid from Different Strokes, I think his name was Sam Cooksey.
Danny Cooksey.
Danny Cooksey, thank you.
Yeah.
But I got that wrong because his name is Sam in the show.
Yeah.
That's how I got it back.
So your foster parents are kind of dicks, huh?
Yeah. Your foster parents are
My number 2 has already been talked about, Commando. One scene that we didn't mention was, or maybe y'all did, but the mall scene. That was so awesome.
Yeah.
From the parking garage into the mall, back into that, man. Those 20 minutes were just fantastic.
Yeah.
Just so good. You know, his athletic ability, his acting ability. I mean, this Arnold Schwarzenegger, for someone who came in acting from being an athlete, he really did take it seriously, and you can tell he took it seriously. That's why we're still talking about his movies.
Yep.
He was more than just acting. He was a good actor. He's a good actor. You believed it. Yep. So my number 2 is going to be Commando. I mean, just the premise of Commando is kind of ridiculous, but he was so good. You follow the story. You're like, oh fuck yeah, go get your daughter, dude. After the mall stuff, go.
And then you get the classic montage of them loading up his weapons, grenades.
Yeah. And
these montages were the best.
That too.
Yeah.
Bill Duke was in that, and Bill Duke was also in Predator. That's it. I'm done. So number 2, Commando.
I wanted to ask you a question, Andy. Well, actually, no, I didn't want to ask you a question. I wanted to expand on what you said about Arnold as an actor. He didn't let his accent hold him back from anything. I know people would like make jokes about it, but he didn't take it seriously. He pushed himself.
Yeah, but that made him too.
Yeah, it made him too.
It made him
and
too.
He was able to make fun of himself, like on movies such as Last Action Hero, and I think that gets mucho respect there.
Yeah. He actually is in a State Farm commercial where he's making fun of himself, kind of in a way now. Neighbor.
Hey, his new series he had Netflix is pretty damn good. I forgot the name of it.
Yeah, it was
really good.
Fubar?
The CIA guy, right?
Fubar was really good.
That's what I need to watch.
Yeah, Fubar's
all right. Let's see. Eric,
kind of lost here and there sometimes though, but it was all right.
All right. My pick is Terminator 2. Or number 2. I mean, that was an awesome film. Everything about it from beginning to end was just amazing.
Yeah, that's imagine how badass Linda Hamilton was in that movie, man. She was
badass.
So badass.
I love how in Terminator 1 she was this innocent little girl, and then she's the second one, she's just rigid fucking beast of a woman.
Badass.
And
locked up in a mental institution.
The one thing that I love about that is back in the 80s, they knew how to make a solid which they lack of today, like a solid role for an action role for a woman. Compared to today, they don't have that. Like Sigourney Weaver was awesome, and they dominated the screen.
The girl from the Hunger Games said she was an action star for some reason.
That is kind of like an action movie.
Yeah,
he's using bows and arrows.
But she said she was the only action woman star, and Sigourney Weaver goes, "Say what?"
Even Angelina Jolie was a pretty good action star.
I know, Tomb Raider.
Yeah, she did. What's her name?
Now we have Daisy Ridley.
Vampire movies, Underworld.
Daisy Ridley's horrible.
Kate Beckinsale.
Oh, I love me some Daisy Ridley, man.
Kate Beckinsale is good.
Jennifer Garner, amazing action.
Yeah, I love Electra, not Electra, but that show she did. What was it on?
Elias,
the spy one. Alias.
Alias. Yes.
Sorry,
that was awesome.
French accent. Tabarnak.
Okay, so yours was Terminator 2. What about yours, Mark? Number 2.
Well, everybody's picking Terminator 2 at number 2. I guess I will go with the trend. I guess I'm trendy on this episode. So Terminator 2, Eric RNCP Jordan, like he said, you see the transformation of Linda, fucking just like getting muscular, fucking beating up those fucking guards, man. Just fucking, they're fucking trying to get her. They had to fucking, 2 people had to hold her down to fucking sedate her ass. And then the surprise on her face when she sees Arnold coming in there with her son. It's like, oh,
they're gonna kill us all.
The fear in her eyes is like, that movie fucking rules, and fuck off, Eric.
It's captured so perfectly.
I was there when that movie came out. So it might be timeline like everybody talks about. That movie was fucking one of the best movies of that year, and nothing fucking came close to it. Fucking great movie, great memories. Eric, you're a kid. I'm sorry. I know you got older people that agree with you. They're lost. I'm sorry. Terminator 2 rules. That's one of my favorite Arnold movies of all time. I go back to that more than the Terminator. The special effects were 1,000 times better in Terminator 2.
Yeah.
He had a bigger budget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And Bill Paxton dying in Terminator. Nobody said about Bill Paxton dying in Terminator.
Damn it! I'm just not ready to fucking say that. Damn it!
All right, asshole. Go ahead.
Well, when I get to the number one, I just gave my number one away again. My number two is total. My number two is Total Recall. I absolutely fucking love that movie. Great cast. You mentioned Michael Ironside, Rachel Ticotin, Sharon Stone, and fucking the great Ronnie Cox as Copagan. Man, he was
Nobody mentioned
evil
him.
fuck. I mean, great. He was Beverly Hills Cop. He was awesome.
Yeah,
that
that
an episode of
that new movie, they put a little tribute with a picture. You know, it's pretty
yeah.
cool.
He was
even
great in RoboCop.
Yeah.
Yep. You're fired. Yeah, that was badass. Yeah. But yeah, it's one of my favorite movies of Arnold's. Well, obviously it's number two. Duh. Yeah, great fucking movie. Let's go with number ones now. Bob, what do you got, man?
So for my numero uno, I picked the Terminator because not only is it a badass sci-fi action flick like everybody says it is, I actually have a bit of a personal connection to it because I know for Terminator 2, my grandpa worked on it and he quit the project. Like I said, his wife actually was a casting director for the first movie. You see her name in the opening credits. So she casted Arnold in that movie. She casted Keanu Reeves in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. What else did she work on? Return of the Living Dead. She casted Linnea Quigley. That's my personal connection to that movie is my relatives. So,
Oh, wow,
and
that's awesome.
the fact that it's a badass movie as well, and she had a part of it. So,
Wow.
yeah, Arnold's like the perfect villain. Nobody would ever picture him as before that movie. And Michael Biehn was actually a pretty good actor too. I don't think I've ever seen him in anything other than that movie.
Well, he's kind of disappeared.
Aliens.
He's kind of disappeared little because
but he was in Aliens also. Don't forget.
Although I think he was in Titanic. I think I spotted him.
Well,
in
he was in
Titanic.
Titanic. Yeah.
Yeah.
He did a lot of Hallmark movies and shit like that after
Michael
that.
Biehn. I thought he was awesome in Aliens also.
Yeah, they were supposed to bring his character back. I remember seeing the drawings. His face was all scarred up.
What about Navy SEALs, man?
Ooh, Navy SEAls.
Navy SEALs
with Charlie,
Yeah.
Charlie Sheen and fucking Michael Biehn.
Yeah. That's a very forgettable movie there.
Jerry got
I
the
love that
reference.
movie. I
Yeah,
love it.
Clerks.
Yeah.
All right, Andy, what do you got? Number one.
Yeah, I remember asking my mom, can we go see this movie at the theater? She said, I don't know. It's rated R. You're just you're still a kid. I was like, come on, Mom, please. She said, fine. So she took me on a Saturday night to go watch Predator on the big screen. Dude, I was so excited. And it's still my favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. It's got it all. It's got a great storyline. It's action-packed from beginning to end. Everybody that's on his team, great actors. And they all had their specialty, what they were special in, with the guy that does the tracking and stuff like that. It's just, and then it's this creature from outer space that's hunting them down, and you see his vision, and it was just a great movie. And I've always liked the movies that they're in jungles and stuff like that. Just like Rambo was fantastic,
Tropic Thunder?
Huh?
Tropic Thunder?
Fucking love Tropic
Yes.
Thunder. That was
Tom Cruise ruled in that movie, dude.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise was awesome.
You said jungle. Sorry. I had to
take
bring it
two
up.
step back and fuck your own face.
Hey, Matthew McConaughey, here's your DVR.
All right.
Yeah, but Tropic
right.
Thunder is good too. But man, Predator is my number one Arnold Schwarzenegger movie.
Don't
Good
go
pick.
full
There-
retard.
There's
Don't
not
go
a
full
bad.
retard.
There's not. We've all picking the same movies. We're just ranking them
With a
differently.
different ranking.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
still any one of these could be number one. You know.
How could you argue that Terminator or Terminator 2 would be rated lower, like a number 10 or a number 7? You can't.
I put them at 3 and 2, so
Yeah, you rank them high. Everyone's ranking
Yeah.
them high because you
Yeah.
can't argue against that.
can't argue. Yeah.
I forgot to tell you, Mark. My grandpa's wife, my grandma, you sparred with her on Facebook politically.
Hmm? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just thought I'd mention that.
All right, Eric. what's your number one, man?
I drown out politics, so whatever you said, it just went out of my head. So go ahead.
It was 4 years ago, I think.
Yeah, it's okay.
All right,
So
Eric,
my-
number one, man.
My number one movie is Predator with Mr. Arnold. Why? Because it's the best fucking film of all time for me. Like, we're talking over Star Wars, over everything. That's my number one film. I've watched it over 100 times. Once a year, I watch it. I love that movie from beginning to end, and I never get bored. It's a the movie is simple. The storyline is done so perfectly. The editing is perfect, everything. And it's like Andy said, everybody has their specialty. And I love all that macho-ness that they all bring to the film. And it's just fucking testosterone filled.
Jesse Ventura.
I love that line, eh? I ain't got time,
Got
to,
time to
bleed.
bleed.
I fucking love that.
Carl Weathers, he was awesome.
Carl
Yeah.
Weathers was amazing. Oh man. And
Yeah.
just everything.
He
And then
died recently.
yeah,
Yep.
recently. I just love how the Predator mows him down one by one by one, and
Yeah.
after that, he's after the big man. And oh man, that's just such a terrific movie. Like there's so far no movie
Yeah.
has done that. for me.
It wasn't a stupid alien bad guy. It was a very intelligent
Yeah,
bad guy. You know what I mean? That's what's so cool about the Predator, I thought. His character.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna give love to Predator 2. Danny Glover was amazing on that movie, and I think it was great.
yeah.
So
I
that's
love
me.
that one too.
Yeah.
Now, Alien versus Predator is another story.
Yeah, I know. It's like
Yeah,
Jason versus Freddy, okay?
The
I like
problem
Jason
is-
versus Freddy.
The problem was those movies. They could have done something so fantastic, and they went and fucked it up.
They went 1960s cheeseball style.
Oh my god!
It was like the Blob, Alien versus
I mean,
Predator.
I would have done that in the fucking future, in space,
Yeah.
where like
Right.
the corporate army is going on the alien planet to do something, and then the Predator I would have done something like that, not back on Earth and like
Right.
fucking stupid, and especially
Hey,
the last.
I liked
one.
Alien
my
3,
God.
and nobody likes Alien 3.
I like Alien 3.
Oh,
I
you
liked
did? A lot of people don't like it. I like that movie.
I was disappointed because Aliens was such an amazing film.
Right.
You know, it's right up there with Predator, and God, Jesus, the third
it
one
bleeds,
just
it
fucking
could
let
be
me
killed.
down.
Alien
that.
Resurrection was just a cheeseball movie, but I still like it.
Is that the fourth one? The fourth one?
Yeah, that's
No,
with
third-
Winona Ryder.
Yeah, I
fourth
like
one's
that
Winona
one.
Ryder.
That was
I like that
okay,
one.
but I like Alien 3 gets more shit. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Prometheus is one that I really love too.
I like
I
Prometheus.
don't
Yeah.
watch those,
Because of
'cause
the
I've-
actress, the Noomi Rapace,
Mm.
what the fuck? I don't know how to say her last name. She is so underrated as an actress. If you ever watch on Netflix, it's called Whatever Happened to Monday. She plays because it's in the future and you're only allowed one child, and this woman, this couple had 7 triplets.
Oh,
Right,
geez.
so they all called them Monday, Tuesday, the
Ah.
days of the week, and
Right.
Monday disappears. And the reason they're called like that, they all went to the same job. On Monday, Monday would do it. Tuesday would do it. So they would all sit at the table and talk or what happened during the day. But that scene where she's filmed 7 times and they're all talking to each other, oh my God. You have to see Whatever Happened to Monday. It's such an amazing scene. And a movie, really good. She's definitely one of the best actors there is. And she's a great action star too. As you know. Anyways, I went too far.
It's all right. Mark, what do you got, man? Number one, dude.
Number one, you guys already picked this movie. I always thought it was like Richard Dawson just does it for me as the game show host. And thinking back on this movie, like you guys are saying, this is like reality TV right here. This is like before
Yeah.
reality TV. This kind of foretold reality fucking TV here, man. It's like this is like The Apprentice meets fucking that fucking what's that movie? What's that fucking island movie? Survivor. No, this is The Apprentice
Yeah.
versus Survivor mixed together, man. It's like fucking A. I love this movie so much.
You know who wrote that story?
Who?
Stephen King.
Nice.
It's a Stephen King novel.
Yeah, that's
But
always
I think
been
it's
my
under Richard Bachman though, but it's Stephen King.
that's always been my favorite Arnold movie. It's just it has so many layers to it. I just love it.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was his other name that he wrote under.
Yeah.
You need to buy that too.
So Jerry,
Terminator, dude. My number one, hands down. I mean, just so many cool scenes. It's like, guy goes, "What do you got? A dead cat in there? Fuck you, asshole!
Fuck you, asshole."
That and you know, nice night for a walk. Nice night for a walk. You know, just let's see what Bill Paxton as you were talking about. It also had some great acting. It also had oh shit, can't think of their names. The captain and the sergeant of the police. Those two guys were in a lot. Paul Winfield and a guy that played Bishop out of Aliens. Guy that played Bishop out of Aliens. You know,
He was supposed to be the
Lance
Terminator.
Lance Hendrickson.
Lance Hendrickson. There you go. Yeah,
Lance
two
Hendrickson.
fucking great fucking.
You ever
actors
seen the
right
movie
there.
Millennial?
Yep.
Yeah.
Lance Hendrickson
yeah.
was supposed to be the Terminator.
Yeah.
Oh, he was awesome as Bishop. I thought.
Yeah.
That was.
He's
That was
awesome in
pretty bad.
anything. He used to have a television
Yeah.
series that was really good. I can't remember it.
Yeah. Was it Millennial?
I think he did Millennial, but there was a movie Millennial with the girl from Charlie's Angels.
Yeah, but that was with Chris Christopherson or something.
Oh, Christopherson.
I read the
he
book.
did the series. He did the series from the movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I read the book Millennium, and I watched the movie a long time ago with Cheryl Ladd.
Cheryl Ladd, yeah, that's
Yeah,
who was
and
it.
Chris Christopherson.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
But the book is pretty freaking good. I gotta tell you, very different from the movie.
Nobody's
anyways,
talked
right.
about that movie in a long time. Millennial, great movie.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's our top
Yeah.
11 Schwarzenegger movies, man. It's a lot of fun. A lot of good fucking movies, and it's been fun talking about them, guys.
That was
Yeah.
fun. It was a lot of fun.
All right, Bob, what do you got going on with yourself, dude?
Right now,
Yeah.
I'm just working 40 hours a week at Disneyland, just like Mark is. Then I got some personal issues I don't really want to get into right here, but
No problem.
Yeah, we keep the show
Yeah.
fluffy.
yeah.
All right.
So yeah, other than that, that's nothing else. Well, I had a podcast I was supposed to be starting this year, and I had one episode in, and I can't seem to get myself to do a second episode.
Yeah,
And I'm
you,
still paying.
you need to practice a little bit more.
I need to practice editing, but it's just so
Yeah.
daunting.
I can't do
Editing is
it
a
for you.
Fucking, it's not fun, but
Yeah.
you have to go through it.
Hey,
Alright,
if you
Eric,
listen to
Uh,
you listen to the episodes of Freeform, it was a learning process, but I did it live. So there you go.
Yeah, but see, I get on you for being professional, and I want to do my stuff professional like, and I just can't.
Well,
just
that's our
can't get
that's
used
our shtick. We're not professional.
I can't get the hang of doing stuff professionally, like on Audacity or something like that.
Yeah, we're being professional, not being professional.
All right. Eric, what do you got going on, man?
Well, as always, work 40 hours a week, go to the gym 2 hours a day, come back home, do my radio show, take care of the kids, take care of the wife. Basically, yeah, that's me, just nonstop.
40
And
hours
trying
a
to
week.
be
I
more
wish.
time, and I'm trying to join.
Yeah, Mr. 70-hour week.
Oh,
I
by the
wish I
way,
could.
Mark, I if whenever you're ready, I want to do that show and on Freeform on Kiss and Dynamite if you want. That's
Yeah,
up to
I don't
you.
know what we're scheduling. I'm going to be moving, and I got
Yeah.
to get this guy can't be on the next 2 weeks. Mooger's not on.
No,
next-
look, I'm not in a rush, but if
Oh,
you're,
I know, I know,
off
but
the-
we want to do new bands, don't we, Jerry? We want to.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. So
so
and
this
we'll-
gives
we'll-
us time to listen to the whole album. Like it's called Kiss and Dynamite, Back with a Bang. So
I know Mooger will be up for it, but that
Oh,
has to be a
fuck.
show with all me, Mooger, and Jerry.
yeah.
yeah.
I'm just saying I would love to be, because I fucking love that album. First of all, when it just was just
I
released.
haven't heard it yet, but if you're liking it, I might
Oh,
like it. Kissing
fucking
Dynamite. Yeah,
love
I'll
it.
check it out. But
All right. Andy, what do you got going on, dude? You got a lot
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah, I got a busy week coming up. Hopefully on Three Shots Down this week, we will be doing Leonard Skinnard with me, Jerry, and Craig Caton Dore. And on Wednesday on Black Spinner Circle, we are going to have a vinyl battle. It's been a while since we've done a vinyl battle. We're going to go back to 1986. We are going to do track by track David Lee Roth, Edelman Smile versus Van Halen's 5150.
Oh,
And let's
jeez.
see which one comes out on top. It's going to be a fantastic show. And then
I'll be on that one.
I can already imagine who's going to win.
And Jerry's going to be on that one too. Jerry and Mark and my co-host Al Horta will be on there as well. And then Jerry and I have to get our football podcast cranking up again, the Gridiron Smackdown. So I got a big week going on. Of course, the 40 hours and taking care of the household and all that. So, okay, don't tell my wife I said taking care of the household. Because I don't do shit. But yeah, man, I got a lot of things going on next week, but that's the way I love it.
Yeah,
Awesome.
it's-
All right, Mark, man, take us out, dude.
Well, I'm just gonna say I do a show on thatmetalstation.com on Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Central, and 9 p.m. Eastern. But next Wednesday, I will take a break from that so I could be on Black Spinner Circle. Because I told Andy I could take breaks and do things if you want me on there, because I love Black Spinner Circle. I love Andy. I love Al. I love to be on there with them, and I don't want to neglect them because they are brothers. And I already told him I'm not doing it next week. And also Freeform Rock Podcast. What do we got? Nikki Stringfield out right now.
Nikki
Apocrypha.
Springfield, yes, Apocrypha, great album.
And then tomorrow we have Taiketo coming out. The
Okay.
review from Taiketo. So if you want to check that out on Freeform Rock Podcast. And also the BS sessions, man. We need those thumbs up. We need that algorithm to start hitting, man. Hit the thumbs up. Leave us comments. Tell us we suck. Tell us what you like. Give us suggestions. Get into the fucking BS sessions community on Facebook. Get in there and interact with us. I'm always interacting with everybody. At least I try. And so is Jerry. And Jerry's show. And in Freeform Rock Podcast, check out our community there too. Also, take us out, Jerry. We're gone.
All right, guys.
I just
Go
want to
ahead,
say one thing. I just want to say one thing. Hearing you guys talk about Alien, I've never seen any Alien movies in my life.
Oh wow.
You need to start with
right
Alien
now-
and Aliens.
Better
So
binge.
right now I'm starting Alien right now on Hulu, which I'm gonna watch that tonight.
Okay,
The
can I tell you something? Aliens,
1979.
Aliens, the second one. Watch the extended edition.
Yes, both of them are extended. Both of them are extended. I got the Blu-ray
first
box
one.
set.
Well, I've never seen them. I've never seen those movies, so I'm
Yeah,
gonna check them out.
there's
Hey,
a
turn
big
off the-
difference.
Turn
with-
Turn off the
person.
light. Turn off the lights, Andy, when you're watching it. Put on some surround sound. You need that. It'll give you the whole experience, man.
Yeah.
All right,
All
Jerry.
right, everybody.
Wow.
Thank you all for being on. It's been a lot of fun. Great topic, Bob. Thanks for bringing it up. Great having
Yeah.
you on too. Eric,
Yeah.
always great having you on. Andy,
Right,
I
man.
see your face every day. I don't need to say anything. I'm just kidding, dude. It's always great to have you on, man.
Hey man, but it was very nice to meet you too, Eric and
Yeah.
Bob. It was
Yeah,
very
you
nice
too,
to meet
guys.
you. I really
Likewise.
I
Yeah.
really enjoyed my evening here with y'all.
So
Thank
let's
you.
do
All right,
this
guys.
again.
Definitely.
Thank you, Mark, for having me on. This is the last time I'll ask to be on any of your projects, and now I will properly fuck off.
No, you can come on to BS again. You did a good job.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can
Oh,
come
thank
on.
you.
There you go.
All right,
Thanks.
everybody. I got to run. Take care.
Later,
All right.
dude.
Ciao.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.